What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome to another edition of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. I am your host, the most professional wrestler, TNA star, proud member of the system, and the Scottie Pippen of wrestling figure collecting, Brian Myers.
And I am your host, the indie god, the deathmatch king, the complete, the internet champion, always ready, Matt Cardona, a.k.a. the $1,000 broski, a.k.a. the Michael Jordan of wrestling figure collecting, a.k.a. the man, after over 20 years, finally has a Golga figure.
Thank God. That's all I've been thinking about.
Over 20 years in the making for this baby.
You got to get that threadhead shirt. Are you going to do it?
I don't do fix-ups, pal. Come on.
Come on. It's not even a fix-up. You're just adding to it.
This is fine, plain. It's fine.
Right.
Adding to it is a fix-up, Mark.
All right. I'm also here to produce the show. Smart Mark Sterling, Esquire, the most famous professional wrestling lawyer, blah, 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 blah. And this show is brought to you by our good friends, Ringside Collectibles. Use code MAJOR. Save 10%.
I got some ringside stuff to talk about later on in the show. But
Mother load
Ringside.
last week came in from Ringside. If you
Yeah,
want to
we
listen to
got
last week's
all our
episode.
Ringside
Holy
stuff
smokes.
last week.
Ringside's been going crazy with those Road Warriors. People still talk about those Road Warriors.
Yeah.
I was really analyzing mine. Like, I guess I didn't really appreciate how great the shoulder pads are.
They are nice.
Like, compared to, like, the Mattel ones. They're way better than the Mattel ones.
Ooh.
But I will say, they're little, after looking at the Mattel figures, they're a little too petite.
The figures.
The figures. But the shoulder pads and the faces are way better.
Do
Right.
you feel like Hawk is the right size, but maybe Animal could have been a little thicker? Or no? Or you
Possibly. I actually think just and I said it last week, if both had bigger arms, I think
I think they need to be more jacked,
a little
like
more
more
justice.
muscular.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if someone else were to have that body, I think it'd be a smaller body. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Road Warriors have bigger bodies. But first time out of the gate, unbelievable.
Right, yeah.
Blown away. I was really just looking at them and analyzing them, because when I first got them, I talked about them on the show. I literally got them as the show was starting, so I didn't really get to really analyze them until afterwards.
Right.
Man, I was just blown away how they did this and got them out so fast.
I put them right in the case.
I am
maybe.
pumped. I do think I'm gonna display the silver ones.
That's what I went with. Yeah. I saved the red, but
Yeah, I saved the reds.
Silver's more unique.
I think
to
so
me.
too.
Yeah.
The silver ones that definitely have like more detail in the boots. I think they pop. But how do you not make the red? You have to make the red ones.
Of course.
That's
It's
the
iconic. And I'm sure that's
iconic
what more people want, but the
Yeah.
weirdos like us probably want the silver.
So you can I guess pre-order the next batch right now at Ringside Collectibles.
Use discount Major. Save 10% when you do, pal.
That's right. Follow us on X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Major W Pod. Subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcasts. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. If you're listening, subscribe and leave a review. Not just any review, a major review. If we read your review on air, you will win a prize. Let's go.
Well, guys, there's no mystery on this one because he's literally admitting. Kurt Chardy 26 is admitting that he got this review from Chatbot. The Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, Major WF Pod, is a popular show hosted by professional wrestlers Matt Cardona, formerly known as Zack Ryder in WWE, and Brian Myers, formerly known as Kurt Hawkins in WWE. The podcast focuses on wrestling action figure collecting, toys, and memorabilia. It launched in 2018 and has developed a dedicated following among wrestling fans and toy collectors. They've created their own line of merchandise and even produced limited edition action figures. What makes the show particularly engaging is the host's genuine passion for collecting. Both Cardona and Myers are well known in the wrestling community as avid collectors themselves, with Cardona especially famous for his extensive collection. The podcast has helped popularize wrestling figure collecting as a hobby and created a community around it, with the hosts often using catchphrases like, "For the Mainers."
What?
Oh,
Referring
finally.
to
That thing
collectors
was
who
cooking
keep
into
figures in
that.
their original for the Mainers.
I like that.
Referring to collectors who keep figures in their original packaging.
For the Mainers. We should get a shirt right now for the Mainers.
But
What
we've
is that
never
even?
said that.
I don't even get it.
Yeah.
For the Mainers.
I'm trying to figure out what that mistake even is, and I can't figure it out.
I thought the review was pretty damn
It was
like spot
cooking
on.
into that last line.
For the Mainers.
This is literally like, broski, when you sell stuff on eBay, do you just click the fucking AI
Yes.
thing now?
Yeah.
Say, I'm selling a card on eBay. Let's click that AI thing. I barely read it.
For the Mainers.
For the Mainers.
I don't get it. Mainers.
If this
Maine.
was 2018, this would be a shirt for the Mainers.
Yeah, no, it's just not.
Speaking of shirts, guys, we talked about the bonus episodes, the history of the shirts. It's up. Now, yes, some shirts were left off because we only went by the current listing. So, yes, we've done limited edition drops. Some shirts have previously been removed.
Mark,
Right,
how
we
many
just talked
pages
about
we at
currently
currently?
What's that?
How many pages we at of shirts?
We didn't update. TDD removed the PBR and
He
the
took
live
every
shows.
PBR one off, and he took every one that represents a live show off.
I
Yeah,
think it
so-
only eliminated a portion of the last one of them. Yeah,
So-
there was 96. There was about 400 shirts. That was maybe 75.
Okay, that's 1/4.
Yeah,
Ish.
yeah, but there's
But
still
we're still
going to
go through and remove guys. But right now, there's a big sale going on Pro Wrestling Tees. Your last chance to get some of these designs.
Right.
By the way, a lot of backlash. Anything that I saw, nobody said,
I know.
get rid of shirts.
I know.
Everybody's saying,
Well, of
don't
course,
get rid of the
'cause
shirts.
Of course, because they want it whenever they can get
Yeah,
it.
right.
So then
yeah, but we
what's the
can't- it's
problem?
The Gallows 8x10 analogy just really made it yucky to me.
Well, you say that.
See,
But
speaking of Gallows 8x10s, when I'm at like a WrestleCon situation, I'm a Gallows 8x10 guy. But at an indie show or like a regular convention, actually a regular indie show, I'm not. I select few. But at like a big convention,
I'll
I-
get to the
I-
point where I put out like 1, 2, because like I don't want people like all day like.
see, at these conventions, I want to attract anybody who could have possibly
Right,
seen
there's
me
going
these
to be
20
like
years.
people don't even know that you're Matt Cardona and that you're Zack Ryder.
Right. So,
Same. That situation, I'll always have a Kurt Hawkins thing or something.
bro, I have all the way from Edgeheads.
Jesus.
All the you see me at WrestleCon, you'll see everything. And the latest 8x10, it's pretty carny. Check this out.
Was it you in every character you've ever been?
No, it's carnier than that. It's Zack Ryder with the U.S. title, photoshopped in studio next to Chelsea with the U.S. title.
Come on.
it's pretty great.
Made it-
Pre-signed by Chelsea
No, not pre-signed.
for $200.
No, D. Frida made it for me. It looks great. Maybe D can pop it in later on in the show if he finds it. But yeah, sold a lot in Canada this week, believe it or
Oh
not.
my God, that's some carny shit.
All right.
Let me read you this. Black Tees 1666. He says, "Man, as someone who's mostly into wearing what Brian called stupid shit on t-shirts, the loss of this gold mine would be a serious blow. I've recently been going back and listening to old podcast episodes and the FWF and gotten itchy for some of the older designs, as the shows have reminded me of the various stupid in-jokes they're referring to. The Gallows gimmick table analogy is a bit apples to oranges for me because there isn't a mostly evergreen podcast to put all of the 8x10s into any context."
I see what
Also,
you're saying.
Jam
get it.
Productions
I get
Inc.
it.
says, "I agree with Mark. I wouldn't cut anything."
Listen, let me
Here's
go
the
through it.
ruthless businessman analogy of what I'm trying to do here. You guys are already fans. We got you guys.
Right.
You know where the shirts are. I'm concerned about people who find us tomorrow and they just want to like generic good looking major pot stuff, or I don't want
We
gotta
have
go through
top
100
hits at the
pages.
top always. We always do the top picks.
we do.
Every couple of months, we put a top picks up there, so it's right at the top. You don't need to get rid of any of them. I think it's a huge mistake. Anyways, we're moving on.
We're
We're
on,
moving
guys.
Some of the really, really weird ones that have sold one over the years we can get rid of.
Maybe
Like
they'll
Mark's
sell two.
ear.
Maybe they'll sell two, pal.
I'm good.
You never
Okay.
know.
The giveaway, courtesy of Ringside Collectibles. Find the pin post on X, repost to be eligible. Last week, the prize was the Big Red Machine, Kane, with that flaming arm. I'm the
Matty
winner of that.
Brisky.
Yeah.
He's a diehard Bills fan. Nice.
The winner, that's Maddie. The prize, I'm sorry, for this week will be LA Knight, New
Yeah.
Year's champion. Ringside exclusive. That's the prize for this week. Just find the pin
Brian,
post.
you're pretty good at that, pal.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All
Better
right.
than my woo.
Woo! Patreon.com.
Woo.
That's a Mark Will.
Patreon.com/Major WF Pod, MajorMarks.com, the family, the community, the subscription service. Sign up today. Every single week we give away a prize to a new and old subscriber. Who do we got?
First time in the line, Andrew Biggs. Classic superstar Jeremiah Dempsey.
Nice. Guys, the bonuses. One of them's already up. It's
t-shirt one.
history. Part 2 of the t-shirt one. Part 1 was last month. Go get it. And then, guys, there is a poll going on right now. What do the Ultimate members want as their bonus? Is it hard or Ultimate, or is it both?
Hard and up. It's
Hard and
especially
up.
for hard
Okay,
because
hard and up.
it's the hard bonus. They pick their own.
You can watch with us. Well, you watch on your own, but you talk about it with us. Spider-Man 2002, the original Harry Potter, and Over the Top. Little caveat, Over the Top is with Colt Cabana.
Right.
So there's still time to vote on that, guys.
There's about
And-
800 people that hasn't voted.
And we know right now Spider-Man's kicking butt.
It's Spider-Man has doubled both of. If you count Harry Potter and Over the Top, they're tied.
Wow. So Spider-Man's probably going to win.
Spider-Man is doing very well. However, there's 800 people that haven't voted that can.
That could change the whole thing.
It's literally on majormarks.com. If you go there, if you're in Hard Foundation and up, you can vote. So whoever's watching along with us right now can do that. Can I highlight something real quick that I think should be highlighted?
But take out the highlighter, Mark.
We don't talk about this often, but you
But the
right
Bare
now,
Minimum Brian selfie of the week?
Yeah, right. It is phenomenal.
Mark, where'd you get that hat, by the way? I want one of those.
I just got it in the mail.
Corey,
Did you ask for this?
He sent it to all of us.
I didn't get it. I asked him to make it.
Yeah. And then this came like 4 days later. I thought that you...
I didn't get one. Did
you guys get the never-ending supply of beer pong balls?
No, but I got like a St. Patty's Day like glass.
What?
The Garage Beer St. Patty's Day glass.
You get that?
I'm an Irish.
That's
Did
cool.
you guys get the Goldberg shirt? That's a Garage Beer shirt?
Is it the big
didn't get
hand?
that.
I got the big hand shirt again.
What is... Well, first off, hold on. I can reach it.
Look, he's wearing Garage Beer shorts.
I am. Guys.
Yo. I
didn't
want
get
that.
And
What?
That's awesome.
I need that. Oh,
Who's
man.
next?
and then I got a hoodie that's the Blockbuster video logo, but it says Garage Beer.
That's awesome. I love it.
What the? Well, I like this hat, but I want
Like a
those.
full
Come on.
hipster package from Corey.
Okay, so a quick highlight. If you're watching this, if you're somebody, one of our thousands of new fans that watch us every Saturday morning on YouTube, and you are frustrated with the amount of ads that come up, because I often get very frustrated with the freaking ads on YouTube. If you're frustrated, there is, on Elite and Up, $9.99 and up, an early and ad-free version of the video podcast. We don't talk about that
Whoa.
enough. You can watch the video podcast on a YouTube account that literally is not even monetized. It couldn't have ads if I wanted it to.
I did not know that or realize that.
I didn't know
$9.99 and
that
up,
either.
video version, early and ad-free of
That's
the podcast.
incentive, boys.
But for $4.99, you get the audio early in it.
Yes, exactly.
You get access to the Facebook group, all the bonus shows, Figure Dissecting with D Freedom. I do the Let 'em Breeze, Silver Lining with Smart Mark. Oh, baby, he's Happy Hour. The Captain's Log with Joe Shoes. And on the log this month, Brian Beatty.
Cool.
The sculptor for the current Big Rubber Guys, Major Stars.
That's fun. Are we
and
going to
so
add
many
to
toy
the
lines.
tiers the fitness advice from Matt Cardona, and I'm going to do a cooking show. It's going to be a little added bonus.
Well,
for
I
Patreon.
will say this. In my Ask Matt Anything that I just put up, Mark, did you put up number 2 yet?
Oh, I did not. No.
It's done. It's recorded. Great questions, guys. So with mine, you could ask fitness stuff there, cooking stuff. You know, I
True.
cooked breakfast this morning. I can tell you how to cook
Fitness
some
stuff?
eggs. You know, what's your breakfast like, guys? I'm curious. I want to know what's a major breakfast like.
I've been doing 2 eggs and 100 grams of egg whites. And then eat Dave's bread, just plain.
Yeah.
Toasted
I will
plain.
have 4 eggs scrambled and a thing of oatmeal with chopped up bananas.
That's not enough, Brian. You're a grown man. You can't have. That's like
I get
28
pretty
grams
full
of
from
protein.
that.
Yeah, that's like no protein in that.
4 eggs.
Mine's only like 38 or something.
But,
And
but
2 eggs and 100 grams of egg whites.
Yeah, but Brian's is like nothing.
And then
4
I buy
eggs.
these breakfast burritos from the meal prep place I have. That's just
Okay.
big ass. It's a lot of steak and eggs and it's fucking.
Oh, I like
delicious.
that.
Hot
Jeez.
sauce. I
Today,
alternate pretty much with those.
You need more than 4 eggs, Brian. You're a grown man.
It's like 4 or 5 is like my limit. Kind of, I get too full.
I might put a tablespoon of peanut butter on the bread, or I save that peanut butter for my shake later.
Okay. I had 16 ounces of egg whites, which is 2 cups.
I don't like
ho-
fake eggs and egg whites and shit. I don't know.
I mix it with the eggs, and it's not as
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. I with 2 whole eggs inside. Yeah. I mixed
What's
it.
16 ounces?
2 cups?
I'm trying to compare to my 100 grams. I don't know why. I measure my food in grams because when I worked with Cesar, he's like European, so he
I
did
do my
everything in
food.
grams.
I do
Why
my
are you
food in
doing that,
grams,
Mark?
but
Got
it's
it.
like a liquid. That's a liquid, so I don't. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So I do that, and then I use this like cream of rice for like my carb. It's unbelievable. Like it will change your life.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that. I might
you were
try
talking about
that.
this years ago.
Pride Foods. It's like I have like blueberry. It tastes like I'm eating like a Starbucks blueberry muffin. And
Look at this. Mark
actually,
Garofalo
and I add blueberries to that.
says he's been eating the cream of ice. Look at that.
there
He
you
looks
go.
in shape too. Look at him.
Look at it. Love it. Love it. And then I have a bunch of coffees till I poop my brains out.
So, I mean, I have like probably 3 cups of coffee every morning.
Oh, and I have a scoop of sauerkraut before I start for the gut.
Is that like
good.
painful to take?
No,
down?
I actually like sauerkraut.
I love it.
I
It's
love
delicious.
sauerkraut, but like you just eat a scoop of like
A huge scoop. I love it. It's delicious.
cold. Really?
Yeah.
I like sauerkraut.
I've only ever had sauerkraut on a hot dog with mustard.
Oh,
Like
it's so good. It's so good. Anyway, we're going all over the place.
Jesus,
But Brian Beatty's going to be on the Captain's Log.
that's cool,
You can
guys.
ask-
Legendary
guys,
sculptor, by the way.
He's been designing for like
Years.
20 plus years, right?
That's cool.
He's the man. We saw him at Comic-Con last year. We really bonded. I love
And
it.
even the little
pitch for
bit that we wrapped, like he was telling us cool stories about, back in the day when things weren't digital and what he had to do to
You
sculpt
got to
things.
ask those questions.
Like really cool stories.
The pitch for the Captain's Log is that it's not just a podcast. It's not just Joe Shoe's interview. Sometimes it ends up being that. But the idea is that you're supposed to, Joe Shoes is just there to facilitate
Right.
the interview that you, as a member, is having with these guests.
Right.
Joe just asks questions because sometimes nobody's asking the questions.
And he's really good at it.
And he's good at the conversation. But you're supposed to be in there to ask your questions, and then Joe facilitates that.
Right.
So make sure that this is your opportunity to interview, a top designer.
Absolutely.
Did you guys listen to the Heat's Happy Hour about the movie? Did you listen?
No,
started, I
I want to
didn't
watch the
finish it.
movie though.
Oh yeah, you gotta. Okay, it's on there.
Is the movie kid friendly?
No.
Absolutely, it's one of the most violent. I was blown away by how
I was gonna say just people dying and
exploding
shit.
heads, blood, brains on the
Never
wall.
mind. Good
Yeah,
thing
insane.
we chatted.
Heath stabbing his brother.
Oh, my God.
No.
You guys, anything else for MajorMarks.com?
The real quick, the Patreon, you got to vote. Spider-Man, I think, is great because 2002, the first Spider-Man, one of the original. We wouldn't have an MC if it wasn't for the Spider-Man, and the toy line is very unique.
Right.
Over the Top, cool because Cole Cabana, it's his favorite movie, and he'll be on it with us. So it'll be a
He has
4-person
the
review.
toys.
And there are toys.
He has the toys, and the
pretty
toys
cool
are
80s toys.
80s and cool. Harry Potter, strictly because Broski loves Harry Potter Land and has never seen the movie.
No,
and
I have seen the first one.
strictly because Brian has 2 wonderful little girls
Yeah, they
who
might love
this
this.
movie.
Guys.
And I'm trying to get them to watch it.
If you're a true fan of mine, please don't do this to me.
Also, guys, the
It's
Card
not about you,
Foundation
Brian.
and
It's
Up.
about your daughters.
That's right, Brian.
They don't care.
Card Foundation and Up, the February card will be shipping soon. Brand new set, and Ultimate members who have been receiving the Ultimate card, no one has found the one of one yet, which is a little scary to me.
Well, sometimes people don't want people to know when they have
That's
the rare
true.
boys.
My fright is that here is the one of one, guys. If
Right.
you have this, that's the one. The one.
Right.
This is on my coffee table. That's the one. So
America to 5 is unbelievable. We're
you might
bloody
have.
to 10.
Hopefully, you didn't just take that out of your envelope and you were like, "Oh, cool card."
I mean, there's also that chance too, right? Or they think it's like just says one of one, like,
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
and it's just,
Exactly.
I'm worried about every month we get a bunch of returned cards.
Yeah, but not usually the ultimates, and you have to understand, it can take a couple of weeks to get international.
Okay.
So
Well, hopefully someone gets
it.
it.
Could have been one of the many international ultimates.
Okay. And then the other Ultimate gift, what's the status on that, Mark?
Packaging up.
Packaging up. I think you guys are going to love that one.
dude,
certainly hope
Hersky,
so.
bro. Look, how is that a selling point? Harry Potter gets really good after the 4th movie.
I think what he means.
Suffer through 4, and then it gets real
You
good.
don't
Like,
suffer.
what kind of selling point
You
is
don't
that?
suffer, Brian. The first 4 are like more kids' movies that you would watch with your kids. And then as he grows up, they get more and more serious. To the last movie, he's like, this was PG-13? What? It wasn't PG-13, but it's like crazy.
One of my biggest regrets during the pandemic was not watching this.
Kid heavy.
What do you mean? You wish
I didn't,
you got
I should have
Harry
watched this
Potter
all during the
pan-
pandemic. We had so much time. I should have sat down and watched.
You should have just taken on. How many powders are there? 17?
7.
8. Is it
7?
or 8?
Oh, one of them is split up into 2 movies. Yeah.
Oh, no, good God.
Brian,
When did the first one come out?
2001, 2002.
maybe
I don't know.
maybe earlier. I don't know. Yeah, something like that.
All right,
Girls
guys.
would like it.
I think they will like it, though. Wingardium Leviosa. All right, some follow-up, guys. I was in Calgary this week.
Alberta.
That's
Canada.
right. Top Talent Wrestling. This place blew me away. There's so many shows that we go to all over the country, all over the world. It's like, is this going to be a good show, bad show? This show was great. Sold out. The theater, I believe, or the Palace Theater. Unbelievable. I had a great, great match. I was the main event. Listen, Harlan Abbott took me to my limit, dude. He gave me like a Van Terminator.
I saw that. Oh my God, I saw that. Driver.
That was a driver, like the Josh Alexander driver. You think it's bad? This one's even worse. It's like a last ride version of that.
That was crazy.
I took a superplex, like tippy top superplex.
I can't believe you didn't hit this kid with that doesn't work for me, brother.
The only thing I said, this doesn't work for me, brother. He said he wanted a 450. I said, that doesn't work for me, brother.
What?
What?
I would have gladly
You'd rather
taken
take
that over.
the freaking last ride driver than
Well,
take a
I didn't want to
450?
take it, but it was after the match. I beat him. I picked up the title, but to hit him, he ducked, kicked me, driver. Send the fans home happy. I ain't taking no 450. Come
That
on.
was that clip.
I'll take it from who does a 450? I'll take it from someone light.
Tony Nese.
I'll take it from Tony Nese. Tony even Nese is a big boy.
Dude, I took it from Justin Gabriel I feel like 700 times, and all 700 times I went, thank fucking God I don't have to get up from this, because it's like it's so much just like man on man, like it's just so much a body coming at you with such velocity.
True. Well, Broski, this guy to put this guy over, he lifted you like a baby doll.
Yeah.
Really?
On that
Jesus.
driver.
Well, it's also, Mark, it takes 2 to tango. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It takes 2 to
I
tango.
know, but still.
I'm
Must be looking
professional.
lean in that boot there. The cream of rice is really working.
Well, and also, I don't know if you noticed, I forgot one of my knee pads, because I have 3, a whole tier of knee pads. So there's only 2 knee pads there. I was missing my 3rd knee pad, which
And you were able to perform?
I couldn't believe it. I was
Oh my God. Thought you were like Terry Funk
Yeah.
walking around and be on the mat.
Great show in Calgary. Did not run super long either, which I really loved. It was
that's
like a
a real
good,
key.
less than 3-hour show. But I would love to go back to Calgary, although the travel, oh my God, to get from
So far
Orlando
away,
to Calgary, it's just too far.
Were you with Ponderosa the whole time?
Ponderosa was there. So we had a great little time in Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
We need a Ponderosa Jazwares figure. Let's get it done.
We absolutely.
That's got to be
need
coming soon,
Ponderosa.
right?
I don't know. I hope so. I would love it.
I really hope so.
Great show. Great opponent. In all seriousness, when I do these indie shows, I don't phone it in. Of course, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to powder a little bit, do a little, timeout. He's pulling my hair, ref. But when it's time to go, I go. So I give the fans the total package. That's why I'm the complete Matt Cardona. You know what I'm saying?
Why aren't you the total package?
Because I don't like people ripping off nicknames. It's a lot
What
of
if
people,
he gave it to you?
If Lex and by the way, Lex, congratulations, Hall of Famer Lex Luger.
I
Yeah.
do love that.
I love it.
I
Long
listened to
overdue.
Lex on Chris Van Vliet, and it made me really. Chris Van Vliet obviously is fantastic and a great
Yes.
interviewer, but it made me wish he had more legends on than, no offense, I don't want to hear about Ricochet. I know Ricochet. Lex was way more interesting to me.
I think
that's our wheelhouse.
this is going to get me a lot of heat, but with the legends, sometimes it depends which legend it is. Because you want the truth, or you just want to fabricate.
I agree,
stories?
but I think Van Vliet's good at
yes,
getting him
he's one
going
of
and
the best.
prodding and
Yes.
respectfully asking questions and
yeah.
I think he is right now the best interviewer in the wrestling space, bar none. I think Colt,
for
Colt
sure.
was close.
Yes.
Or if not tied, but Colt, he's not doing it anymore. So
Right.
Van Vliet is by far better than any other interviewer out there.
And he's so knowledgeable of the wrestling business, at least timelines and what happened and stuff. So he really gets guys.
right.
Yeah, and Van Vliet, I like his style. where the questions are out of nowhere. Like they're not like in chronological order.
I like that too.
You know,
actually,
and it's like, it's talking about like, Miss Elizabeth died. He's like this horrible story. He's like, so tell us about when you body slammed Yoko.
Yeah.
It's like
I do like that though.
what a
Bro,
switch.
that WWE Vault YouTube put up 4 hours of Terry Funk. I don't know if you guys saw this. And I've been watching it like when I do cardio. And it's same thing. It's like he could be young Terry Funk, he'd be like old man in ECW. It just jumps all over the place. But in between every like scene, we'll call them, because sometimes they're just promos, matches. There's a there's a promo where he grabs the tail of a horse and lifts it up and it farts.
Oh yeah.
So that's how it changed every time. It's like, and it goes to the next match or the next promo. And it's 4 hours of it.
There was some editor just having a great time.
Bro, and I'm not even like an hour.
He's like, Bill,
yeah.
look at this. Look at this. Each thing he farts in between each thing.
It's so good.
Damn. All right. Speaking of Canada, Chelsea Green, United States champion, paying homage to Cactus Jack Mick Foley on SmackDown with her Cactus Chelsea gear in Philly. This is a figure right here, Mattel.
That's awesome.
What are
Yeah.
we doing?
How much
Let's
of
go.
this was your idea versus hers?
She wanted hardcore gear for a hardcore match. I said, you got to do Cactus Jack. Duh.
Right.
And then the legendary TTD made another shirt that's currently for sale on WWEshop.com.
Awesome.
I'm like more blown away that like a WWE superstar knew she was having this match to prepare to get gear. Where in like our era, you'd show up, they'd be like, "Oh, you're having a street fight tonight." You'd be like, "Okay." Like there's no like,
Right.
I'll get cool gear and try to make it memorable. Like it's
Right.
impossible.
So,
Really cool though. I loved it. What did Mick Foley weigh in yet?
Mick Foley loved it. She asked Mick before to, because she wanted to spoof the logo, and asked if he was cool with it. He absolutely was.
I love it. It's funny though. It's really startling. Like nowadays, so Mick Foley wears that gear. You think nothing of it back in the day, but
Right.
now the gear has come so far. People's gear. It's startling to see Chelsea in something so
This
sort
is
of
probably her most
plain.
affordable outfit in years.
Yeah, because she's so the new gear is so crazy,
Right.
sparkly and whatever, designed so crazy.
So,
By the way, real quick about Van Vliet, I was gonna say Van Vliet's number 1, RJ City's like 757, somewhere around there. Just
Nice, you got to get that dig in.
RJ City is great. RJ City is a different beast.
757, I think.
757?
in the ranking.
That's a good number.
Brian, were you off this weekend?
I was off, but it was a wrestling-filled weekend. I had a nice little double date ski
Ooh, wow.
to the pizzeria Babylon. Shout out to them. Delicious food. Raleigh Allen sent us there. Freaking amazing.
You went to a pizzeria on a date?
It's called the Pizzeria Babylon. It's unbelievable. It's a restaurant. It's unbelievable.
Chicken
and
parm?
then, the reason we were out that way is because I went to see Queen of the Ring, and it's a limited release. It's not exactly plentiful in all the theaters, so I had to go to a theater in
which
Deer
theater
Park.
did you go to?
Huh?
You went to the theater in Babylon?
No, we went to dinner in Babylon, and the theater was in Deer Park.
Oh, okay.
So right up the road. But man, I loved Queen of the Ring, guys. Awesome. You know me, I'm a wrestling history buff. And especially something like this where like I know of Mildred Burke, but I couldn't tell you like a ton about her. So it was like super intriguing for me. So many cameos and people from the business and stuff.
Did you like it more than Iron Claw?
You know what? Like on par.
Okay.
I still haven't seen Iron Claw.
But that's a biased opinion because Iron Claw was like this Cliff Notes version of Von Erich's, like all this information, and I'm like a diehard Von Erich guy where I know everything, and it was such like a crammed version of that. This I don't really know much, so I was like enjoying it for what it was.
So there's Mildred Burke fans out there going, "Oh my God, they did this so
how
wrong."
many though? Yeah. So
Got it.
pretty awesome movie, very empowering. The music was awesome. The I don't know her name, but the woman that played Mildred Burke was incredible. Camille has like a huge role in it. Tony Storm has a scene. My girl Trinity, Naomi's in it for a little bit.
Oh, wow.
That's cool. Wow.
It's really cool.
I would. Yeah.
Jim Cornette is like I didn't realize he's like a character. His lines and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw him on the red carpet. He's looking great. He's totally lean.
Really.
Yeah,
Lean
it
and
looks like
mean.
he looks like he's in good shape. Yeah.
Good. Is he ready to sign a Major Bendy's contract?
Yeah, let's go, Jim.
Yo, somebody said on our YouTube, Cornette won't sign because he has LJN style figures on his site, and I said I think you're mistaken. I think he has Ruthless Aggression on his site, not LJN style.
Yeah,
right?
they're not. Yeah.
He's never had an LJN style.
Unless
No, unless he
Sin
has,
Bodhi
like,
made
those-
him a one of one, he has no
might
LJ.
have like those Simbodi like customs.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a-
Because we've never even reported on that or anything.
Alley Catch, she sent me a message this week. She said, "Why does Purple Best Wishes Shirt Guy have a better filming and editing setup than most wrestlers?"
Why? What does he do? I don't even know.
Purple Best Wishes does his own vlog. He's a major mark, but she was
didn't know
very
who he
impressed.
is. I didn't
First of
know
all,
she
I
was
was
doing
impressed that she watched something of Purple Best Wishes Shirt Guy.
Yeah. Tell me you're bored and injured without telling me
I
you're bored and injured.
literally was just gonna say that she's got she's just working out and sitting at home.
But good
I
for
text her
Purple
about
Best.
being on Shoes' vlog, and she's like, "Yeah, sketch is pretty wide open." You tell me.
Well, hey, Allie, we're all we're hoping for your speedy recovery. Your Major Benny's coming soon, but she also put out a very interesting tweet that I had to repost because it's a question I've been wondering. It said, "Where has VSK been?"
He's
Wow, we're gonna bring up. We're gonna put him on the spot here.
first.
huh?
I won. VSK grew his hair out. He looks awesome.
He looks great.
Looks like a star.
It'll ruin the edge head gimmick I want to do with him one day. He'll have to cut it, but other than that,
Jesus.
he looks fantastic.
I mean, he still works very, very regularly.
Do
It's
we
just
need to
not,
bring FWF back to get Vinny back
in the
in
limelight?
the ring?
He'll be at Creative Pro this Sunday.
Yeah.
In
So
Brooklyn.
where's Vinny? Vinny does a couple promotions. He's a top guy in some weird Pennsylvania one.
Ohio and Pennsylvania? I mean, he makes towns.
Yeah.
Have you guys
he
been
works.
seeing the tweets I've been making about Indie Mania?
Yeah, I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No, you don't have time to shit.
I don't know.
How are you going to put on a wrestling show?
Mark, I've been getting incredible response. A lot of people.
Incredible response for the people who won't pay money to come see
A
it.
lot of people politicking to get on the show. A lot of people offering their help on this show. So
Oh, my
it
God.
might be, might be something I do in 2025, Indie Mania. And I think VSK would be somebody that I would shine a light on,
I like that.
Well,
Okay.
Vinny's too young for a WWE ID contract, so we're laying in the wait, for that. to
Well, if I do this
come to
Indie
light.
Mania, it's going to be really people that I've worked or seen in the past 5 years that I want to showcase. And VSK would definitely be one of those people.
Right.
So, and you guys would not be allowed on the show because this
We're
is a true
contracted.
independent show. No TNA, no AEW.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm going to do a true independent show. No, if you're sorry Ziggs, sorry Danhausen,
What about
sorry
like
Mark, sorry Brian.
like Bruce Beefcake? Can he do it?
Technically, he's independent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gangrel?
Gangrel, technically, yeah,
You
he's
probably need
independent.
Gangrel.
He's on Gangrel's on my list of people I want to book.
Oh my God.
Well, broski, if you do it and I have the date open, I'll help out. I don't have to be on camera. How about that?
Yeah, off camera you could help. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
At the end of like Raw, SmackDown Now, it says like
Executive producer Mark Rattel. So,
Water getter, maker sure of
Yeah.
water.
I'll
Dunkin'
say- I'll-
Donut Fetch Boy, Mark Rattel.
Man,
I like that.
holy
Hey, speaking of AEW, we made our return to Collision. So, first of all, Sacramento this week. Brian, you mentioned it. This building. Look at this.
Bro, I saw it on TV and I was like,
Memorial
I
Auditorium.
wouldn't hate if TNA scooped this building up for something.
You better not. Literally amazing. I loved it. The size was cool. The stage was awesome.
It looked cool on TV. It looked like so unique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, me and the guys made our return there.
Yeah, athletes rule.
Yeah, we rule. We're facing off against the Outrunners, but look who comes out. The Hurt Business comes out. They distract us. The Outrunners
Scouting their
win.
talent.
Right? So we had to lick our wounds.
What happened
think
to
when we get
Ari's like facial hair and head hair? Everything's
So
gone.
Ari has had the shaved head for a while, but he comes in every week. Sometimes Stone Cold, sometimes full beard, sometimes Fu Manchu. Every week it's different. I go, bro, you got to pick one.
Well, if he's like his brother, I know he can grow it like in 12 hours.
Exactly. Sometimes clean shaven.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I'd love to see MVP versus Mark Sterling.
I don't think he's interested. He don't want none of this smoke.
I'll tell you what, if the Outrunners win the titles today, that might be one of the biggest pops in AEW history.
If they win the titles, can we please? I know they're all throwback. We need like some foam AEW tag titles at the merch stands.
That'd be pretty cool.
Fuck, Outrunners, they need to win, bro. Or do they need to chase?
I think they're a couple of jerks. So
yeah, why is that, Mark? I think I deserve a little bit of their. If they win the tag team titles and they do a speech, I want them to shout me out.
Well, I smacked Turbo right in the face, or Floyd.
Why'd you do that,
whatever
Mark?
one. Well, he's pissing me off.
Why is he pissing you off?
Or Magnum. I don't even know. Turbo or Floyd.
Magnum
whatever.
TA?
All right, what else we got?
So last week was Toy Fair. While we were recording, Kinnick was still there working. Can you believe this, Mark? Somebody thieving. Somebody.
Oh, I could not believe this.
This is legit, guys.
I don't know if we really want to promote this.
I'm not promoting it, but
Broski loves to promote this.
I do want to put it out there just in case something pops up. So somebody, for some reason, stole the Matt Big Rubber guy, the Brian Big Rubber guy. Instead of any of those prototypes, the unreleased guys, they stole the Matt and the Brian. And then they stole the Matt, test shot prototype of my Major Star. So if you see a Matt Major Star on the secondary market anywhere, it's stolen.
So, but also for context, Kinnick said just like at the end of Toy Fair, it's like chaotic, like just people wheeling and dealing and trying to get rid of stuff, so they have to take it back, and then people coming like looting and shit. It's like fucking nuts.
Like who's in there? But you say there's no fence.
I'm wondering if like the badge thing is over by then, and like people can
the
just
badge
come
is
in.
always, but you know how it. Some people with badges are like,
Especially if you're loading and unloading, like, how will they know the difference?
yeah.
But man,
So yeah,
Yeah.
if you see a Matt Major Star, please let me know because it's stolen. I'm not trying to get it back, but I do want to catch the person who stole it.
somebody
shitty.
thieving.
Stuff is not like it wasn't a giveaway here at Toy Fair, folks. Adam Pierce, Raw General Manager, shared his photo of his Big Rubber Guys Harley race.
Which we didn't even know he had, right?
I did not know, so he probably bought that, or maybe Ace gave him one. I don't know,
Oh, that's possible, I bet.
but I think that's a Sinbo D. Sinbo D makes some great stuff.
Simbody stuff's come a long way because it used to not look like that.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
He's definitely upped his game over the years.
But I don't know why Adam Pierce doesn't have the Matt Cardona, because I was also the NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, yeah, it should be a three-way pull of that title.
Yeah,
right?
I agree. I 100% agree. Speaking of Big Rubber Guys now on collectmajor.com, the pre-order is the order, guys. Axe, Smash, Bryan Adams. Guys, this is it. When these are done, they're done. There's not going to be a re-release of this. You guys have been begging us to redo Demolition. You wanted us to re-release Demolition, and we said no. We redid them. We made them better.
Better than ever. And that Demolition signed a Legends deal. Our contract with them will run out. This is it.
Yes, this is it. So Bryan Adams, Smash, Axe, Demolition. The pre-order is the order. Get it now, collectmajor.com. And speaking of collectmajor.com, guys, this is real. Variant cover of The Amazing Spider-Man #1 featuring myself, Brian, and Kinnick. Can you believe this, guys?
Pretty cool.
I don't think people thought it was real when we put it up.
I don't think people believe it's real now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know much about comic books. I know they're restarting Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man, and this is a variant cover. So we're not like in the comic. We're just the cover. Which is
Very
still cool,
cover,
though.
yeah.
Variant cover,
Who's
right.
reading the comic anyway?
I know this is a dream come true for Kinnick, so
Yes.
who actually made this all come to light, but very freaking cool, right? What do you even say?
So these are on sale right now, collectmajor.com. There's also graded versions. So get those. The CJC 9.8, I guess that's a standard thing in the comic book biz. I have no idea. I'm so ignorant to all this. And I'm not a comic guy, but I want this.
Oh, I'm need a slab boy, yeah.
You hang this baby up. Like, this is a conversation piece right there. And I know, Mark, you're a little upset that it's not you. I'm sorry. This is Major, the toy company.
I'm fine with it.
If it was
Really
up to
cool.
me, you'd be there too, Mark.
Mark, you can't live in bitterness, okay? That's what Ricky's trying to say.
Can't live in bitterness. As Superstar
Well, you guys don't
Underground
realize
said.
it's actually me as the Human Torch.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to be Spider-Man.
No. It's
Spider
me
Mark.
as Human Torch. You can't see the face, but there's silver hair underneath that fire.
Wow. Okay, so now it's all like burned up.
And
Yeah.
that's the Delta Lounge, and you're trying to keep everyone out.
Right, exactly.
Nice.
Exactly. Stay away from my rolled up sandwiches, pal.
Yeah.
Well, guys, Mark will be at Live 21 in Las Vegas April 17th, 8 p.m. at the Palms. Tickets are still available. MajorWFPod.com. Guys, we have some bonus, not bonus guests, surprise guests. I guess they're bonus. But it's going to be a lot of fun. You know these parties get wild. It's a show that turns into a party at the Palms. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Unreal.
8 p.m., April 17th. Be there. GA, VIP, garage beer, ringside raffle. It's going to be a lot of fun. Part of the collective. We're honored to be there at the Palms. It's going to be a busy WrestleCon week for us for sure. We'll promote WrestleCon as we get closer. Speaking of WrestleCon, I just met up with Amigo for Josh from High Spots. He picked up a lot of Hogan things that I'm getting signed by Hollywood himself.
Brother.
And then Rockin' with Dan is going to pick them up for me and drop them off at my
little
house.
system here, huh?
Little Rockin' with Dan, Rockin' with Dan.
Cocking with Dan, but anyway.
Tell me what you think of what I'm getting signed by Hogan. I'm not a big autograph guy, I'm not like getting all my stuff signed. But I got my green tag, Hasbro Series 1 green standard tag signed.
Which is super unique. Yep. I get it.
And then I'm not a signed guy, but I had to get my Series 1 Hogan signed, and then maybe I'll get another unsigned for my collection.
Okay.
I got I tracked down the Hogan from the Jackson R3 Hogan from the Hogan from our documentary.
Whoa. To get that like paint pen, so it's like a good one?
Yep, getting that signed. I'm getting a retro sign just for the hell of it, maybe to resell.
Like the new stuff?
Yeah.
Or you can slide out the card or have them sign that bubble?
Have them sign the bubble, however it is, yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's taped. You can't, you can't slide out the card.
And my LJN Hogan 5-back that I have.
Got to be done.
That is a strictly, I'm going to get that graded, and that's a flipper.
Whoa.
We knew that. We knew that.
Yeah, yeah. I
Really
bought
cool.
that as an investment to flip. So I told Amigo, be safe with these. Be careful with these.
Are you telling him what colors and stuff? Or
Ooh, I didn't really think about that.
Come on, bro. Rookie mistake there.
Yeah, I should do that, huh?
Yeah, big time.
Ooh, okay, good idea. All right, guys, anything else for follow-up?
That's it.
All right, let's go to the news. Brought to you by Garage Beer.
Major Wrestling Figure Podcast has a new tag team partner, Garage Beer.
Scratch that figurage and scratch that beerage with Garage Beer.
Every tag team needs a name.
And here it is, Major Garage Beer.
Garage Beer is light, refreshing, and made with the highest quality ingredients.
You can choose between the light beer or my favorite, the lime beer.
And with only 95 calories, it's the smart beer to drink.
I'm Brian Myers, the most professional drinker.
I'm Smart Mark Sterling, and I love beer-flavored beer.
And I'm always ready, Matt Cardona. And the Major Garage is always open. Welcome to the news, brought to you by Garage Beer, Major Garage Beer. Every single week, use the hashtag Major Garage Beer. Drink some Garage Beer with us.
Yeah, if it wasn't 8 a.m., I'd be smashing some right now.
Yeah.
Well, if you use the hashtag, you win here. Jason Keller Jr. Ness, he says, Bret Hart Sock Day, Major Garage Beer.
God, look at that. The sun is shining. Garage
He's got
Beer.
a limer and a koozie. Hey, we need some
Bret
Major
Hart
Garage
Sock.
koozies.
Looks like a wonderful setup.
We need some Major Garage koozies, Corey.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
But speaking of Garage Beer,
these
guys,
ping pong balls before we.
you got a lot of ping pong balls because we're going to need them.
Never ending supply.
Are they like
I think
generic?
I'm going to walk into Shays and just go,
Do they have our logo on it, or is it just generic?
yeah, Major Garage Beer ping pong balls.
Wasn't Kinnick supposed to get the cups?
These are Connect questions.
Well, guys, Major Garage Beer, BYOGB. Bring your own garage beer at 8 p.m. Friday, March 21st. Guys, free admission, age 21 and older. All you got to do is just literally show up to the door with garage beer, and you're allowed in for free. So there's going to be cheesesteaks, beer pong playing, prizes all night, hanging out with us. It's a hang. It's not a meet and greet. It's not an autograph signing. We're going to eat cheesesteaks and drink garage beer. Does it get any better than that?
I just want it.
Bro, I'm salivating over that. I'm going to get there early to eat a cheesesteak before you guys. I don't want to be I just want to eat it fresh.
I got a lot of stuff for you to sign, broski, so.
Oh, my God. Like what?
I don't have your big rubber guy sign.
This is not a meet and greet, Brian.
It's not a meet. And guys,
Sorry.
if you bring stuff for me to sign, I will sign it, but bring cash because I'm going to charge. I'm not joking.
Yeah, I don't have a big rubber guy signed. I don't have
Well, bring cash,
the
Brian.
Powertown 2-pack signed.
Oh, my God. That Power Pack 2-pack. Jesus. Yeah. All right, guys. So we got a lot of stuff here. Demolition, Axe, and Smash coming to the Nerd Closet. Matt Maniacs.
They didn't show these off already?
I think they may have, but I guess there's an official release date.
Oh, okay. So in my mind, I'm like, how is this? When I saw this weekend, I was like, this isn't new news, is it?
So WrestleCade weekend 2025.
That's cool. Oh, they think they'll be in hand for that?
I think so.
That's cool.
So we're in good company now, Brian, because we're coming soon. So it'll be the Steiners, LOD, Demolition, and the major players.
That kind of rules.
Can't beat that. I love the style of these.
Oh, mask.
Removable mask. They look
Have we
great.
shown or seen your versions? Have you guys seen them?
We've seen renders, yeah.
Renders, yeah. Renders.
Have we shown them?
Yeah. I believe we have.
I don't remember ever seeing the cartoony versions of you guys.
Yeah, we know. We've definitely
Pretty sure we did.
shown them and talked about them.
But
He's
these look
shaking his
great.
head.
I love the production, like quality of these. Like when they actually come out, the packaging is great. The paint app is great. So these are fun. You know, it's a different category of figures, I guess.
I love
More
all the
retro.
grizzled things about Smash, like the extra like tape on
Yeah.
his knee,
That's
the
good.
elbow pad to cover the tat and stuff.
I dig it. Title Run Toys showed off their Ernest the Cat Miller. I think it looks good.
That's great.
Like we talked about last week, we're at the point where there's more retro figures than Hasbro's.
It's wild.
So I might be cutting a lot of my retros, and I might not be getting this.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, but then how do you not? It's his first ever figure. Like
Man,
Ernest.
that part is cool. Obviously, for any
It's
worker.
cool that it's his first figure after all these years. Like imagine a cool Toy Biz, the cat, little karate chop action, and it would have worked. There's something, a nice karate kick.
Right.
That would have been cool.
Love the cat.
Epic Toys showed off Wrestling Megastar Series 5 Barry Horowitz. So I'm like so confused now. Like I know Zombie Sailor announced that he had it, but maybe that contract expired. So KWK showed off 4 figures, but now Epic is showing him. I mean, this is the one I want to get, the Epic one.
I don't even know. I mean, a gun rack.
I don't know if this is coming. If it is, I don't know when. The
It
artwork.
says, I like it says possible blue sparkling braces accessory possible.
Which I don't see how that's possible, but
Does that artwork say 2025 or 2023? I can't tell.
2025.
25.
Oh, so it must be coming.
No, but that says, I mean, I don't know if that's
This was
just,
designed in 2025, so
Yeah.
like
I think that's the artist saying Tippy.
Tippy drew
2025.
this. It's a concept in 2025.
Well, right, meaning the figure. So this isn't an old concept. So this is coming.
Yeah, this is brand new. Yeah.
This is brand new.
But yeah,
Man.
I don't know if I need to own a Barry Horowitz, much less 7 different Barry Horowitz to necessitate an entire Barry Horowitz rack. So
By the way, I saw a comment on YouTube. Apparently, who's the guy doing the toys for $15?
KWK.
KWK was in the live chat of our podcast last week.
He was.
And while we were talking about it,
Yeah.
he said that he has his own factory. So he makes the toys. That's how he's able to do the $15.
Huh. Okay.
I don't know if he said that. I just saw a comment that said KWK said in the live chat that he has his
Well,
own factory.
If he was his
we
own
all have
factory.
our own factories. It's just like, does he like own a goddamn factory? Like that's
Is that what he means? He owns the factory?
because that could be the only difference.
I think
I mean,
That's
every toy company that makes toys in China has
a
a factory
Robert, I think,
assigned to them, not like that they, you know,
I think the idea is that he's cutting out one of the steps.
right.
Hey, that Good
That
for
would be a
him.
way to do it.
Good.
He did his own live chat recently, says Billy. So it wasn't in our live chat.
It wasn't
He did
our
his own
live
one.
chat.
Oh, okay.
Got it. All right.
Moving on.
Zombie Sailor showed off Danhausen with the new flower crown.
Cool.
No longer complete.
Danhausen,
Modern guys are cut.
I love you, Danhausen, but do I need what the fuck is
That's
this?
what modern guys are cut for me. Sorry.
No, I still have the other Danhausen, and I'm still going to be a zombie completist as of now, but it's like Danhausen gonna be so mad I'm saying this, but something like this is like, oh God. it's really like when this comes out like as a micro brawler, it's fun. It's like, all right, I can skip that. Being a completist for a zombie, I'm like, ooh.
And it's cool. The soft
It was
goods
very
and stuff.
cool, and I'm sure it's gonna sell out instantly because Danhausen's so over.
But yeah,
I love it. I'm definitely getting it.
I'll get it, but on my zombie collection, if I stay a completist, it will stay in the back. Sorry, Danhausen. Just what the fuck is it? But he also showed off Series 5 that summer 2025. So is that a new set? Something we don't know about?
Yeah, because 4 was like the Flyer, Mike Awesome
All right.
set, right?
So I assume Series 5 is going to be like his Henry Godwin's, Ahmed Johnson's. It's kind of the
I can see
vibe
that.
I'm getting.
True.
But who
And that
knows?
also
I mean,
means
we've
that
seen
Series
so much stuff. It could be
4 should be shipping soon.
Yes.
4. He showed like a finished Flyer recently on Minnow card.
Yeah, Bad News Brown, I believe he
Yeah.
showed.
Gotta be close.
And his Bloodsport were going to be on sale April 9th. So the Bloodsport looks sick.
Really cool.
I think I will get them.
Wow.
I think I will.
definitely.
I think they look really, really cool. Power Town. So we questioned Power Town about this. At Toy Fair, they were showing off this new packaging for Series 1. If you can see in the photos, if you watch on YouTube. But apparently, like, this is not going to be a re-release. We were just asking, we thought, are you guys re-releasing Series 1 in this packaging? They said no, this was just to show off the product.
It's a concept, yeah, and I think going forward, I think things will be
Yeah,
in
so I think like the
style packaging.
TNA packaging will
For
look
sure,
like this.
TNA, so you can meet Moose and have it signed easily, and
Yeah.
not have that flap, and it has the J hook for hanging. A lot of things that definitely make it more collectible.
Right. So
And we saw, I don't know, Matt, I don't know if you saw. Oh, did Steve show you the Remcos last week?
I didn't see Steve.
Oh, okay. Steve came to the booth and showed me the Rock and Roll 2-pack and the Tully and
What'd you
Magnum
think?
2-pack.
What'd you think?
No, they're amazing. It was going to be great. I'm actually excited for everyone to get those
Yeah,
in hand.
it looks awesome. And the fact that it says Remco is so cool.
Yeah, it's really sweet.
It's a must-have for me.
It's
I
a
can't
true
wait to get it.
add-on. It's crazy. If
True
you're
add-on. You can't
you're a
get more
Remco
true
fan,
than
you're-
that.
thrilled. Yeah.
Pro Wrestling Tees, Micro Brawler, Cope, Radar Superstar, Cope. 2 weeks only, March
Great.
5th to 19th. Looks great.
Chase Variant and the Red Ski.
Love it.
Future world champ?
We'll find
Question?
out.
Just Cope and the Outrunners are going to hit the town tonight after that with their belts.
Oh, guys. Well, let me just explain. We're recording this Sunday morning. It's a little early. The pay-per-view has not happened yet.
I'll make
So, yeah, he's the new champion.
Yeah.
I
Right.
hope so.
I don't know if I'm right.
Maybe I should come in, have another match, title on the line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Broski loves titles. He's getting horny.
I love titles. Speaking of titles, Jazwares Unrivaled Supreme Collection, John Moxley in Walmart. Does this come with a title?
And
Yeah,
it was
he's wearing
it
right
shipped to people that pre-ordered from Walmart.com. People were blown away.
Wow,
there.
nice.
So there it is. I love the Supreme figures. Looks great. Feels like it's
this
been a
is-
while since we got one.
Right, and which I love because I love this line, but man, I wish it was more. Dude, 2022.
A little outdated.
Yeah, I just wish he's bald now, and been bald for a while.
Outdated. We saw the Kenny Omega Walmart exclusive.
I saw this
all-
in person last week in the booth, and it looked so good.
Yeah, the deco hits are pretty damn
Yeah, it's
cool,
really
man.
cool.
As well as the Ricky Starks Walmart exclusive. People have been finding the Ricky Starks or no?
Yeah, and I think
It's Ricky Starks?
Wow.
yeah, and
Kenny looks
long
jacked
tights.
there.
Yeah,
That's an interesting
his name is
pick.
Ricky Saints now. Mark, he works
Ricky
for another
Saints.
company. I don't know
Right,
if you know.
that's who I
Saints.
thought you meant.
Oh,
yeah, I don't know. Starks.
Look at this. What I love about Jazwares, like this is a Walmart exclusive new tooling for that vest.
Yeah, it's
Right?
great.
Damn. This is the best. This is the best Ricky Starks, too.
I know.
By
That's great.
far. Damn, so cool.
Also, the Will Ospreay, 1 of 3,000 shop AEW exclusive, shipping this week.
Cool.
Oh, cool. Oh, it's that.
Oh, there
one.
you go. That's Will Ospreay with the big coat.
Robesky.
Yeah. Check this out. Target exclusive, Copeland versus Christian Cage, World's End. Like, this is sick. There's the Christian in the ring gear we were talking about that we need.
Right.
Target exclusive.
So that'd be great. That'll be in that nice little condensed like 2-pack like the MJF and Moxley.
This is something that I think, I don't do current guys. I might need to make an exception to
Might be
this.
dabbling.
I might have to dabble with this one.
It's pretty cool.
I love
This is a cool one. This is I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, doesn't Edge or Cope wear like rated R superstar gear they wore in a street fight previously? Or am I incorrect?
Mania 22 gear.
Or something that's supposed to look like, isn't it supposed to kind of look like that?
There is, yeah, it was either was it or looked like it or
Right.
remade. Yeah.
So this one I might need to pull that trigger on.
They made it. Did you see the commercial for this? It was pretty fun.
I did not, no.
Oh, it was cool.
Really?
It's like the Excalibur figure is talking to the designer
Really?
and calling it. Yeah.
How long has it been since the last Edge and Christian 2-pack?
There's definitely a Mattel like battle
basic,
pack
yeah.
throwback that's basics, right?
You know what I have? I can't wait to display it. Ringside Collectibles exclusive, but it's really just like I think it's Double Slam Series 1 Edge and
Signed by
Christian,
them.
but there's a sticker
Yeah.
and they're signed by Edge and Christian. I have that. Can't wait to display that in my new toy room. Oh, guys, bad news about the toy room. I'm going to say is told Brian to mark this.
Oh my God.
You're gonna tell everyone about this?
I'm very transparent. That's what makes me me. So, I talked about on the pod. We designed it. I had designers. I had Jesus, Shotzi's wife, who, by the way, Shotzi and Jesus completed every single ride in Disney World in one day.
What?
They did the challenge and they did it.
All like every park?
Every park, every ride in one day. It's like a very hard challenge to do, and they did it.
Wow.
So now I
with
got
the two, not with a VIP. They did it
No,
like
yeah, you can't. No. With these, you can't. That's breaking the rules. You have to
so
do
they
it
did
the true
like-
way.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can use lightning lanes and stuff like that. You can
Right.
use the
I think you'd
system.
have to time wise. You'd
Yeah,
run out.
you can use the
right?
system.
Damn.
But anyway, Jesus helped me design these cases. I met with the builders and designers of our house. We designed these 30 feet, by 7 feet, 2 feet deep cases, and I was all boned up about it. Planning it out in my head. I got the quote this week, guys. I knew it was going to be expensive. I could not predict how expensive I was quoted, guys. $100,000. Guys, like as much as I love my toy room and my toys, I cannot spend $100,000 on display cases for these.
Yeah.
It just cannot be done.
I also think you can maybe it's a blessing because you can get stuff that's movable and figure out what things won't be so permanent and you can change your mind a little bit.
We're working on trying to get that number down. If
Holy
not,
shit.
I'm just gonna have to get like the similar case to what I have now. I'd get like better versions of the case I have now and just fill up the room with that because, that would save me by this guy's quote. Like $70,000 to $80,000.
Bro.
Now I
Okay.
understand custom cases are expensive. I get
Yes.
that.
Yeah,
and
that's just- yeah.
and I was getting what 12 custom cases, so I get it. But $100,000.
There
here's
are
the thing.
portions of America that you can buy a house for $115,000.
Yeah.
And like, if I were to ever sell this house, whoever bought the house would rip those cases out. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't add value to the house. Nothing.
Right.
Yeah, that is $100,000 is a third of my house.
Yeah. So I can't responsibly
Man, that's rough.
spend that kind of money or near that on display cases. I just can't do it.
I don't
can't
even
do it.
understand. I guess fancy stuff here and there. I don't understand where that money goes because lumber. What are we talking?
Well, they're glass shelves,
glass
right?
shelves.
Okay.
Custom glass shelves, I would assume. Dude, my case that I just got the one that has the elites, that was like
Yeah.
almost $2,000.
And
Custom built.
yours is smaller than what
Glass
one of my
shelves.
cases would have been, right? How wide is that?
I don't remember exactly.
It's
Almost
not
4
5 feet.
Almost 4 feet.
Okay, yeah, mine were gonna be 5 feet.
And how many were you going to how many cases?
I was gonna get 12.
12. Okay, so if Brian bought 12 of those,
Yep.
that's $24,000.
Right.
not a 100.
Yeah.
Right.
Good
So
point,
let's just, if you got 5 feet instead of the 4, let's
Okay.
add another 1,000.
But
So
even
that's
if you were to
3
double,
times
even
12.
if you were to double the, let's say mine are double the size of Brian's, then times 2, I'm still at like 50,000.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah.
So
know what I'm
that's
saying?
exactly what I'm saying. I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. We're trying.
Somebody to even.
Well, no, because I'm not
You
buying.
got your shelf quote and the freaking prototype.
Jesus,
Matt, Major Stars.
that's right. Okay, guys. Last but not least for this AEW, this came out of nowhere. Ringside exclusive, unmatched Jeff Hardy. Unbelievable. You talk about toyetic. You talk about an exclusive of all exclusives. Now, I don't know if you can tell from this photo. There is a light. Okay? And this Jeff Hardy figure, I guess it glows in the dark, right?
I mean, I got a little sneak peek of this last week, and
Look at that. Batteries. This thing needs
the
batteries.
packaging has batteries, guys.
I love it.
So cool. I guess Ringside and Jazwares have been working on this for a while to try to get the technology right.
Big rubber guy attire, too, which I love.
It freaking opens up, and there's like a black light to show off the. It's unreal,
Wow.
Look at that.
unbelievable.
I love that. So cool. And
Yeah.
sometimes, we talked about last week how, like, we're in our own little bubble. If you see some of the comments on this, people are like, how are they making this if he's in WWE? Like,
my God.
or if he's in TNA? Like, some people just don't understand how toys work.
And also, like I
Who
said,
follow
they've been working
toy
on this for
pages.
a while.
Right. This isn't just coming out now. But, man, that looks, if you're a Jeff Hardy fan,
It's an all timer.
woo,
Yep.
that's an all-time fig right there. I think you need 2 of those. You open it up, you pose it, because you need one on card for
Right.
that
It's
cool
like the packaging.
package.
You can't even throw that out. It's
Yeah.
so weird to throw out.
Looks awesome from Ringside, and I guess that's coming soon. It's got to be coming soon. All right, WWE 2K. This is interesting, guys. Now, for their video game. Now, this does not mean that these guys or girls can have figures, but these names have been added to 2K25. Abyss, New Jack, Bull Nakano, Victoria, Mark Henry, Jesse Ventura, Mr. Wonderful, Tito Santana, and the Junkyard Dog. So, does that mean that all these people are going to get figures? I don't know.
No,
Does it,
we've realized over the years it's not. It doesn't even really correlate, I don't think.
it's similar.
Ish. It's a good
Similar-ish.
sign, but it's
It's a good
definitely
sign.
not like an automatic.
It's definitely not an automatic, but it is a good sign.
Yeah.
So I would love figures of all the people I just named. I would love an Abyss. I would love a New Jack. I would love a Bull Nakano. I would love Victoria. I would love a Mark Henry. I would love Jesse Ventura, Mr. Wonderful, Tito, Junkie. I would love all of them.
Right.
I would love a 3 NBA stars, to be honest.
Jalen
Oh, yeah.
Brunson, sign me up. Beat
So,
the shit
really,
out of
really
Tyler
cool.
Halliburton.
Tops. 2025 tops now. The Rock, Cena, Travis Scott. There's a 1-of-1 card of this.
Insane.
We didn't even talk about the Cena heel turn last week, guys. Like how
I know, but
unbelievable it was.
we're not a that
We're
kind
not a
of
wrestling
podcast.
pod. But man, I love the idea of tops now where, something happens and then like you can get almost like print to order cards. I think that's really, really cool.
Right.
And that there's a 1-of-1. Man, whoever pulls this or gets it in the mail, right?
Yeah, you get it in the mail, but with the chance that you can get the auto, so you can just get that base card you're seeing at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the
When the
base
Mets signed Juan
card's cool.
Soto, they did this, and I bought like 20, hoping, it's like buying a pack of 20,
Yes.
It's like a lottery ticket, really.
I think tops now is a really, really cool concept.
Yeah.
Now AEW does something similar with their cards, right?
Yeah, I believe. Because they do like when somebody debuts, you can get their
Right,
rookie
right.
card or whatever.
I mean, cards are in, guys. There's no denying cards are in. So, I mean, just imagine someone getting that card in the mail, signed.
Bro, that's
Rock,
like getting a
Cena,
freaking-
Travis Scott.
That'll pay for your cases, broski.
So this would be immediately more than like that rock that we talked about the other day?
I mean, I said I didn't want to talk about it, but that moment was pretty fucking epic and polarizing and topical. I mean,
Yeah.
But that was just signed by The Rock. This is signed by Cena and Travis Scott from one of the craziest moments of all
That's
time.
what I'm
Right? It's
saying.
got to be more than that one. 1-of-1?
Yeah, 1-of-1. Whew, triple auto. A Travis Scott on there. Cena. And it's such a monumental moment.
Yeah.
Whew.
It's a big ticket item.
It's a big ticket. Now, here's my question. Obviously, I know Topps, right? Like, when they're sending this to a fan, does it come with like more protection than a standard card?
I don't think so, actually. Because you don't know that that's in there, I don't think.
Right.
You know?
Damn.
Man.
Oh, my God. Imagine.
Woo. Unbelievable.
Broski. Oh, maybe it's a redeem.
Oh, yeah. That's probably, honestly, that's a mock-up. Like, that card doesn't exist right yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So redeem.
Yeah, that would make sense.
That makes more sense.
Broski, but speaking of this,
Yeah.
I'm sorry I didn't check in with you. I'm now realizing your good friend John Cena, your good friend Cody Rhodes. What side are you on?
Well, guys, I've been saying John Cena has been a heel since he stole my girlfriend in 2012.
It's also true.
You know?
Right.
So
You
this,
saw it
I didn't see, I saw this coming a decade ago.
Yeah.
You know? So the stakes are high at WrestleMania. I mean, Cena versus
you're
Cody
pulling for your man Cody. Then,
Well,
right?
I mean, I would love to. I'm pulling for whoever wins because I want that title.
Oh, my God.
But in all seriousness, this match is huge. I mean, Cena Cody would have been big no matter what. But now you add this Mania season, baby. We're cooking.
All right.
This stuff kind of came out of nowhere, at least for me. These Thumb War
Bro,
Superstar
these are like
Sprint
all
packs.
over our freaking Facebook group for some reason.
I love them. I think they look great. We got
Very
Logan
cool.
Paul, Bret Hart, Rey Mysterio, Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens, Thumb wrestlers. So there's Rock, Logan Paul, The Rock super rare. Logan is rare. Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, Kevin Owens, Rey Mysterio, Drew McIntyre, Undertaker, Hitman. I fucking love this stuff.
Cody's hair.
Conrad
a little too poofy.
Thompson?
Did I say Conrad?
No, the middle right there is Conrad.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Cody.
I was
Cody's
gonna say,
kind of.
I made everyone in the group was like, "Where's the major pod ones?" I said, "Well, you can pretend I'm Drew McIntyre, and that's Broski with Yeet glasses on, and we're good."
Yeah. I think these are really cool.
Yeah.
I dig 'em.
Nice
fun
throwback.
stuff, and this can't be too expensive, right? So
Oh,
it's
I
fun.
love fun stuff like this, and I love that Damian Priest on the package, but doesn't
I
have.
was just gonna say he's not even in the set.
Uh-oh.
We got a discrepancy.
We don't need to critique some wrestlers, D.
If you see, Brian, I already know what he's going to say.
Is that Drew McIntyre's Damian Priest?
If you see Drew McIntyre's eyebrows there, I mean, the true to life eyebrows are like more straight, but these are
No, we're
a
not
little
doing
slanted. So,
Hey guys, yeah, Damian Priest is pictured on the packaging, but he will be in Series 2 along with AJ Styles and John Cena. So this is Series
Yeah,
1.
The updates?
Those are so there's going to be probably characters from this particular wave that are going
Those
to
redone.
yeah. Either they're going to be either carry forwards or redecos. So
I could
Bret
see
Hart likeness better than Mattel.
you asking me?
It is. I think it
Everybody.
is. Does the Undertaker have his like teardrop tattoo from '96?
yes.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
it.
Bret Hart kind of looks like Shawn Michaels there, to be honest,
I think it looks
except
great.
for the glasses.
Oh my God, that is teardrop taker.
The Rock and the
I-
Jey Uso are spot on, though. Logan Paul too.
I
Cody's
think
hair
they
is a
all
little
look
too
good.
poofy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Too
Cody's hair's a
afro-y.
little too
Not like
poofy.
that.
Some more not Mattel news. Look at these Slap Band Series 1. These are cool.
Yeah, Major Marks were finding these too at Walmart, right?
This is by the same company, Wow Stuff. They're based out of the UK, but they also do have a US company as well, US branch.
Remember
So
when they
there's gonna be
outlawed slap bracelets in school because it was cutting people's wrists?
How old are
They
you?
did not do that to me. But there's an Undertaker title, Undisputed title, WWE Spinner, IC title, US title, the tag titles, NXT titles, and the NXT North American title. So they look pretty cool.
Nice.
I have no problem with this for kids. It's a fun little product for kids.
Yeah, so these are
Similar
all
box.
just like with the other stuff. These are blind bags, and then there's also those ones I think are can be found in the action figure aisle, and then this one is also on the party aisle as well. This is a sidekick display.
Like that. What about these Walmart Squish Me figures?
I saw these the other day. They're in like Easter stuff.
Okay, so there's Hogan, Cena, Cody, Roman. It's fun. La Puma, you need that Hogan.
Yeah, they're literally out with like Easter eggs and all that tchotchke stuff.
We got some Funko news. Look at these guys. Roman Reigns, bronze statue edition. This is the Pops Fanatic exclusives. And I believe that the other two are LA Knight, Roddy Piper, or three. LA Knight, Roddy Piper, and the Dudleys.
I'd say the Good Brothers getting Pops on their way out?
No, but Bubba has been clamoring for a Funko. This is going to be
I thought the Dudleys, they didn't get him yet?
No, this is it.
Oh, boy.
So, look at that Roman in the bronze. It's cool. I'm not into like the different color Funkos like this.
Me either.
Yeah.
It's always
I got
like
the
that
gold
to
Ric
me.
Flair just because I had to.
Right.
Yeah. But man, those Dudleys I might need to get signed. Oh,
Premium item. He's going to charge you a little bit for that.
premium item.
Both of them.
Some Mattel news, guys. Our good friend Herman the Worm, our social media, one of our what's that fucking app called? TikTok guy.
Pal.
He was finding the most recent Monday Night Wars for $7.
Wow.
Like the newest set.
I feel like this happens a lot.
I'm
It's
glad
just
he
like
got that white
randomly-
paint pen, too, at checkout.
There you go. So $7.
Yeah, what's up with that? That's got to be a glitch.
I don't know if it's a glitch but guys, ring them
Glitch
up
in Jennings, Louisiana.
at your store just to check out.
I just assume that it's employees going, they said put WWE on sale. They're just doing it to
Maybe.
everything.
Maybe. Knuckle Crunchers sidekick display shipper at Walmart. I love that. I love the
that.
love
They're
to
getting
the
like
Knuckle
yeah,
Crunchers.
there's some focus. I like that.
Mattel is, it's getting the kids in with these Knuckle Crunchers, the adults with the the old school guys, the legends. Mattel's doing great right now, I think, in my opinion. And speaking of legends, the Hulk Hogan Ultimates on Mattel Creations, it was up. I think it might be down by now. I ordered 4, hoping I'd get them in time for the signing. I did not. I wanted to get this signed.
Shit, I missed this completely. It's sold out?
I believe it's sold out.
Shit.
Yeah. But this is
I
not.
didn't even know this happened.
This is not a Mattel Creations exclusive. This will be at Target.
Oh, okay. Whew.
Yeah. So Mattel Creations has been getting, Target stuff, Walmart stuff.
Maybe I have it pre-ordered from Target then.
You might, but this was in stock, ready to go.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I got 4. Some people
That's
already
like my
posted
dream Hogan of that
Me
era.
too.
I know
That's
we
why I
talked
wanted
about
it
a lot on here.
signed. That's why I wanted it signed, but it did not come in time. So unfortunately, I will not be able to get this signed. I think I do want to get it signed eventually. So somehow I'll have to figure that out.
I don't have it for pre-order on Target.
So, well, Brian, I can tell you when I bought 4.
Thanks, man.
This one is really cool. WWE Superstar captures by Gentle Giant Studios shown during Mattel Creation Reveal 2025. Just like some facial expressions there.
Is that Punk's dog?
It's Punk's dog.
Oh, my God.
Larry. I love it. We saw some new superstars being scanned. There's a dirty down with the stash.
Yeah,
Good
so
old
Ivy
scanning,
Nile,
baby.
Brutus Creed, Julius Creed, Eric Rowan, Joe Gacy, Dominic Mysterio, and that I believe is the same expression that is on the upcoming Elite Collection Series 119. I think same wave as Ethan Page, I believe, and so
And that'll be the
these
first mustache Dom that figure?
Yeah, I mean it's going on a year now since he's had the mustache. So come late April is when he started growing it in. So yeah, and then Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, Larry. And Jey Uso.
I love that Larry
It's a
was
casual
scanned.
Larry bomb you just dropped on us. All right.
Larry, future Hall of Famer, probably.
He's going to have 2 figures this year, apparently.
Right.
2 figures. WWE Superstars Rose Legacy 2-pack Mattel Creations
So
exclusive.
cool.
Dusty and Cody, the Superstars, the Remco style. At first, I did not love this Dusty belt. I thought they were like cheaping out and just painting a weight belt, but it's to pay homage to the Remcos.
And it's fine. It looks just like
It's fine.
Cool.
I think it's awesome.
It is. It is. Once Corporate Steve told me that it's to pay homage to the Remco belts, I gave it a pass. It threw me off because the other superstars have like real titles. They're
Who
not
comes
paying.
with the belt? It's super.
Sean comes with the belt. Outsiders, I'm sure there's others, but
No,
Sean
this
and
is
Outsiders
great.
definitely do.
This is such a
And they just come with regular like Mattel Elite belts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this looks cool. To finish the story.
Love it.
And with Dusty, this is a must-have for me. I can't wait to get it. I pre-ordered it. It was a bit pricey, especially with
Wow,
all
what was
like
it?
I want to say it was $50, maybe $60. Is it 50?
I think it was 50.
50.
25 because I think that's what they regularly retail for.
Yeah, I guess that's a little bit more than but it's beautiful though.
And these are in slide blister packaging, similar to the WWE retro figures. So,
which I would assume that's to avoid like the heaviness of the bubble with two figures.
Well, it's also collector friendly, so
right.
Especially through Mattel Creations, slide blister packaging like this can definitely not be carried at mass. So
for their the figure photography, they showed off that they're using like one of those like basic rings. I just want them to make an official ring. I know Corporate Steve has said like you can use this ring, but I want a ring with superstars on the box, like for my psycho brain. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Does that make sense to you?
No, yeah, it does, but I mean, it's sort of unnecessary, but I get it.
I need them on the box for me to count that ring. That's just me personally. They also showed off the new Retro 4-pack Wave 8, which I really loved.
I like this.
We'll talk about this. Bobby the Brain Heenan, finally. We have an IC title era Ultimate Warrior. We have Virgil, like Bodyguard Virgil, and King Harley Race. To me, this is a home run set.
Yeah, it's a fun set.
Let's go.
I can't believe we haven't thought of Virgil this whole time. Like, there's so many DiBiase Hasbros. Like, how have we not thought of like,
unbelievable?
Virgil
Yeah, you're
look
right.
nice to accompany that, right?
I'm not sure how this will like sell. I hope it does well because it's Warrior's the big name,
Right.
and the other guys. Listen,
Heenan is up there.
Heenan's up there, and we haven't got one. So.
But we just like for retro collectors, we just had 2 chances to get Heenan.
Yeah,
So
but hardly anybody like knows about that though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not like
yeah.
mainstream enough. Like this is. No offense.
At first glance, though, I do got to say that Ultimate Warrior is nothing compared to like Warrior 2, like as far as jackness and whatever.
I'm
that's
getting
it,
a little
bro. Is that
tired
a
of
Zack Ryder body? Like, come on.
I'm getting tired of these bodies. Like they gotta make some new molds. Like
I agree.
It looks the exact same as actually Harley Race, which is completely insane.
right because it is.
Yeah. It's got to be more jacked. Come on.
Have these sell out, and based on those performances, potentially they'll get more money for this particular segment. So
Right. Yeah. I guess there's just not enough budgeted.
I honestly don't see a world where they give us new bodies, but
there has been new parts. I mean, there's
Like Keenan's
every now
arm
and
is
again.
obviously new, but like it's not enough.
And Harley Race will come with the soft goods entrance cape as well. So he will.
Oh, okay, that's
gonna
really
make
cool.
that a lot better.
Yeah, I think it's a home run set. I love it. I love the IC title. We still need a winged eagle, though. We got the RIP version, but we need like a regular winged eagle.
Yeah, future wave probably
Future
next because this will be hitting around July or August or so. So next wave usually hits around January. So
Well,
Yeah,
I'll be buying the shit out of this.
This is a must buy for me. For Heenan, Warrior.
yeah, so Heenan you can put with your Andre, the Virgil. Technically, I mean, in terms of the time frame, it doesn't go with it. It goes more with the green suit than it does with the black suit, the black and gold. But technically, at the time that he wore this outfit, he wasn't the $1 million champion yet. It wasn't even established yet. This is 1988. The $1 million championship wasn't established until 1989. The Warrior, that's late like 88. And then the Heenan can pretty much either go with you can go with the Harley Race or your Andre. You can even put him with Ric Flair if you so choose. But yeah, it's more of like an 87, mid 87, late 87 Heenan. So very cool. And based off of these color renders, it almost looks like, I mean, we'll wait and see if that is reflective on the final product, but it looks like the Virgil may have metallic white, like a metallic white finish for the suit. And then the Heenan also looks like it's like metallic purple potentially. So we'll see what happens. Very cool.
Must buy set. I'll say it again. Must buy set. Can't wait to get those. We got some Ultimate Editions. We got CM Punk. I know, Brian, you're boned up for this.
Super cool. I know a lot of people are pumped about this.
Even I need this. This is before we debut.
Bro,
So
he wins the title. We're at TV when he wins that belt.
yeah, but it's a mishmash.
Yeah, it's an amalgamation. So technically, the trunks were worn twice on TV from what I counted. First in August of 2006, and then second again in the first match was I think C.W. Anderson. The second one was Hardcore Holly in January of 07.
But these the ones that have nothing on the back, or they have the Punk?
Oh, are you saying for the shirts?
No, the tights.
Oh yeah. This one definitely has the Punk. Yeah, these are his OVW trunks. Yeah.
And I thought OVW had plain, and then when he got called up, he got him where they say Punk on the butt.
I believe there might be I think in the OVW potentially he did have Punk on the back.
Maybe.
Yeah, and then new forearms for this. So the previous released Ringside Collectibles exclusive, which I think was Punk's last Elite Collection release. For obviously it was through Ringside, but that was an amalgamation of like an 07, 08 Punk. So and that one had the different like 08, like February 08 shirt.
You're talking about the one with the red?
Yeah, with the red, because it had the Punk across the back of the trunks, but he didn't have the Punk on the back of that on that particular gear. Those red trunks with the black designs, or the Punk was on the back. Where technically this was the only pair of trunks that I know of.
Short circuiting listening to you.
Are these molded wrist tape?
These appear to be these appear to be new forearms or just new arms entirely. That's the existing Great Muta torso that was just recently used for Great Muta. I don't think he's going to be able to accomplish the cross-Xing pose. The only CM Punk currently on, at least previously on the market, that could do the signature pose was the Jazwares Supreme collection figure. Yeah.
Why not? It's got butterfly joints. You don't think?
Too much, not enough range of motion. It doesn't cut too far into
close.
Doesn't cut too far into the pack.
I'll definitely be getting this. I don't,
but in my mind, this is late 07. He wins the belt. And
but the trunks are not though. The trunks are like early, right? Am I wrong, D, or am I right?
No, the trunks don't technically go with this shirt. This shirt was introduced, I think, in August of 07 or so. So the other two shirts that would have gone with it, but they wouldn't have gone with the ECW Championship because he didn't. He was so. These two shirts, the one on the left was the first shirt, and then the second one was his second introduced shirt, and then this was his third shirt, which is the one that most people remember, and the skeleton one. Fortunately, people don't remember much, because he also, I think, wore this. He was still wearing this, I think, potentially. Well, no, yeah, he was wearing the skeleton one when he was moved to Raw. But yeah, it goes with the ECW Championship, and new hands, new arms or new forearms, and 3 brand new portraits. Obviously, the yelling one is the existing one from the other one, but modified slightly with the longer hair. And it is jet black hair, so that's nice to see, as opposed to like dark brown and stuff. So it's jet black. And we'll see if the kick pads have the tri-wing designs on them, because on the Ultimate Edition one, they were just flat, but the deco, like it simulated that it had because there's been previous Punk figures to where it has been sculpted in.
Okay.
Got it.
So we'll see if they just use the plain black kickers.
And this is Mattel Creations.
Not 100% certain. I mean, Magic, he did a little. It was included in post or whatever the video, but it wasn't specified that this was exclusive. But seeing as how this was revealed, it wasn't like stated that this was mainline or not. So more than likely, potentially a mainline item. I mean, a Mattel Creations exclusive item.
But we got some exclusives. We got the Scott Steiner. This is cool. Monday Night War Ultimate. Yeah! We need this. I was hoping for a tiger accessory. I'm kidding.
Yeah, and this was the first time. That was the first time he wore these particular pair of shorts, was when he came out with the tiger.
Yeah, so it's cool. Scott Steiner, the chainmail, the big gold, the red bikers. It's great. And you know what? I love that they haven't given us the Ultimate from the Nitro.
The white, right?
I want they're probably going to give that to us in Elite form, I would say, eventually.
Potentially in a Legends, yeah.
Yeah. But this is great.
This is fine. This gets the job.
Are they showing that it's going to come with?
It's going to come with the soft. It's going to come with a soft good straight jacket. Yeah,
that's
from Mayhem 2000. Mayhem 2000. Yeah,
that's fun.
I barely remember that. Why he had that?
I don't think there'll be anyone in the world who.
Well, he was on the poster he was on the poster of Mayhem 2000 with the straight jacket.
Right.
Oh yeah, that iconic Mayhem poster.
I know.
But this is a fronter for me until they make. I mean, this is fucking peak Steiner. Are there? Right. This is one question I had though. I can't tell in that image. Are there sunglasses? I can't tell.
Yes, there are sunglasses.
Oh, they're under the chainmail. Yeah, it's hard to see.
Home run right here. Home
the
run.
only thing that he doesn't come with, Matt, is a microphone. So, but obviously,
give me a fucking mic.
That's why he doesn't come with a mic, so he can yell that.
That's right.
This is late 2000 to basically the end of WCW.
Another Legends, which is a must buy for me. The purple.
Yeah,
Dead Man, Undertaker. Nice little update ski. I love you do mask, no mask. Is it a soft good trench coat?
Yes, it will be a soft goods entrance coat, similar to the
thigh.
Legends Series 9. Yeah, similar to the Legends Series 9. And I think that portrait that is pictured there on the far right, I think that's the same portrait that will be that was included with that. But these other two portraits include the mask sculpted on.
Isn't it like crazy when you really think about it? Like this is such an iconic, to me, it's such an iconic look of the Undertaker. But when you really think about it,
2 months. It was literally 2 months.
Well, I'm just saying, even just the purple.
Oh, the purple.
2 years.
Purple's years. Purple's a couple
It's
years.
2 years, not like years. It's 2 years.
Yeah.
He comes back at SummerSlam 94, right?
Yeah.
And by Survivor Series 96, he's out of this kind of gear.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like just over 2 years.
2 years is a pretty long time for a look,
Wrestling could be long.
especially with big ass moments.
I
Right.
don't know. Now it's like, I feel like 2 years is
Also, like,
nothing.
you're a kid. You have the Bone Crusher. It just makes it a little more iconic, I think.
Right.
I'm confused by this, Broski, because people on TV now wear a gear once, twice maybe.
And it's not. That's why it's not iconic. Because
That's why it's not iconic, though.
Yeah.
Right, 2 years is pretty.
I would wear my gear more if I could, but it falls apart.
Yeah.
It's beat to shit.
Gets beat to shit.
Yeah,
I wonder.
I also
how many-
kind of think some of these guys back in the day were just getting the same stuff remade.
Bro,
not like
there's
new.
no question.
Right. Yeah.
Vader did not though. His smelled bad.
No, they were getting it made like they were fucking
So
like
similar.
like a costume, like at Disney. You're getting there's a rip on the Mickey crotch. Got to get a new one.
Yeah, that's how I think it was like.
That's definitely,
Yeah.
and I've done that a handful of times for gear where I still liked it, and I wasn't done, didn't want to retire it yet. I just remade it.
right.
Yeah, so this Undertaker, similar with the Ultimate Edition figure that was previously released with the Gobbledygooker, that was exclusive to Amazon. That is on the same body. So technically, if you want to get nitpicky or whatever, he didn't have the sleeves then, like in terms of the rippled, roughed up sleeves. So technically, he was sleeveless. The other previously released purple Undertakers have been accurate, besides the SummerSlam '94 one. So when he started filling out the sleeves on his arms, he got rid of the sleeves, but he kind of did go back and forth like within like May or June or so. And technically the boots should be laced. These similar with the Ultimate Edition release, they gave him the flat boots that were previously on the Wave 10 or Wave 11 figure that was with Kane. And this is the first Undertaker with the purple gloves to have the accurate tattoos. So there are no tattoos along the inside of the arm based off of this particular color render.
Wow.
So the other ones, they gave him like basically his late 90s tattoos, whereas this actually, based off of this color render, it has the accurate time period tattoos.
Well, it looks great. It's a must buy for me.
Yeah, and so this is exclusive to Target, but limited quantities, similar with that Hogan, will be listed on Mattel Creations, and same with the Scott Steiner, limited quantities from Mattel Creations, but most quantities will be going to Walmart and I believe Smith's Toy Superstores as well.
Sick.
Stories
All right, guys, we
step
got
up their
some
game.
ringside news. New pre-order, the Jeff Hardy, like we talked about, AEW ringside exclusive, back in stock. Ultimate Edition 24 with Bray Wyatt, Finn Balor, and Solo Sikoa. Elite 115 with Kairi Sane, CM Punk, R-Truth, The Rock, Tyler Bate, and Drew McIntyre. And the now time for the ringside top 10.
Hold on, before we go,
Okay.
you asked a couple weeks ago to get a new version of that ringside top 10.
Oh, here we go.
Song?
New song. Well, our
We got
boy, Stephen Feast, not related to George Feast, spelled differently, who made the original ringside top 10, updated it with new lyrics.
Can we hear it?
I'll play it for you guys right now, and then you guys hearing the actual podcast will hear it in the ad. But here it is, and we can react after we finish.
This episode of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast has been brought to you by Ringside Collectibles, the #1 online retailer of WWE action figures.
Go to WrestlingFigures.com and make a purchase, and when you do, use discount code MAJOR at checkout to save 10%.
It's the Ringside Top 10. You just got 20 figs and your wife is mad again. Ringside Top 10. They got big rubber guys and majors who can bend. Ringside Top 10. For over 30 years, John's proved this ain't a trend. Ringside Top 10. Make sure you use code MAJOR for the discount at the end.
glad to get rid of that Sami Zayn line, huh?
Well, update. I'm glad he still listens to the pod.
Yeah. He did it right away. I actually put it in last episode, but I forgot to mention it.
Okay, well, number 10, Drew McIntyre, Ultimate Edition 26. Number 9, CM Punk, Elite 115. Number 8, Jey Uso, Elite 114. Number 7, The Rock, Ultimate Edition 25. Number 6, The Steiner Brothers, Ultimate Edition 2-pack, ringside exclusive, which is back in stock. Number 5, Mark's Girl, Jade Cargill, Elite 116. Number 4, Jey Uso, Ultimate Edition 26. Number 3, the Variant Grey Road Warriors, Unsanctioned Classic Superstars exclusive 2-pack. Number 2, the Red Road Warriors, Ringside Collectibles, Unsanctioned Classic Superstars exclusive 2-pack. And number 1, Jeff Harvey, AEW,
I like that.
Ringside exclusive.
Wow.
All right, guys.
Mark, did you see that segment Jade was in this week?
No,
Oh my
I
god,
did not.
I watched with the girls. It was Naomi and Bianca. It's so good.
I'll have to watch.
They maybe one of the best female talking segments in wrestling history, I'd say.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Female
all right.
performer talking segments.
All right, guys, up next, weekly purchases brought to you by CollectMajor.com.
Big match at my house? I'll bring my guys. You have yours. I've got Sergeant Slaughter. And I got Ric Flair. Woo! Here's Andre the Giant. And here's Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. And Brian Myers. And Matt Cardona.
They're so real. Can you tell the difference?
Roster Cup. Video silence.
Big rubber guys. They're for real.
Each sold separately on MajorBendies.com.
Big rubber guys, collect them all. All right, guys, collectmajor.com. Make sure you go there right now. Get your demolition, guys. Get them right now. Get your demolition. Get your Andre Bendy. Get your Flair, Big Rubber Guy. Your Macho Man, Big Rubber Guy. All right now at collectmajor.com. And every single week, use the hashtag collectmajor. If we choose your picture or video, you will win a prize. Who won this week, Mark?
Joe Sullivan, Awesome Joe, is Major. I finally got my Collect Major Maki Ito Bendy. Missed the presale, and it was a pain to track this down. It's true when they say the presale is the order. Don't take it for granted. You will find it later. Thanks to a fellow Major Mark, I already had the shell signed. Nice.
Oh,
I think one of
good.
the most underrated Major Bendies of all time.
I
That thing is
100%
awesome.
think so.
I saw some clip that they were wrestling in like a subway train in Japan or something. It
It
was
happens
crazy.
all the time there.
Oh, really?
Come on, Mark. It happens all the time, bro.
Happens all the time there.
All right.
I've wrestled Maki Ito before. She's one tough bitch.
Uh-huh.
Wrestled
Is she
twice, actually.
a Mildred Burke?
I was she in the movie? I didn't see.
No.
All right, weekly purchases, guys. I want to talk about this. I just got this. I got it. This is a 1 of 500.
Ooh.
Okay, Big Shots 80s Hogan. I got it before I decided I'm going to cut most of my Big Shots.
I was like, it's
Right.
still in the bag, so something's up.
yeah.
Here.
So this was a pre-order situation, and I had to get it out of only 500 of them.
Man, it looks cool, though, I gotta
Looks
say.
awesome, but with my new toy room, there's not going to be a buddy display, and if there is, I can't justify keeping this if I'm going to have the original Tonka.
Right.
So it's incredible. I love it. It will be coming to my whatnot unless someone like La Puma hits me up. Big Shots does incredible stuff. The best buddies since Tonka, in my opinion. I just don't have the real estate for this, but it just came in the mail, and I had to shout it out because it is incredible.
Nice.
Any of you guys get the Zombie Sailor CM Punk?
I
did,
did not
but-
yet.
I might change my rules since I pre-ordered
Yeah.
this, so like I don't need it. There'll be whatnot specials for me.
I got it. It finally came. There's so much deco. I got Larry the dog.
Larry's little card and blister are
Yes.
adorable.
All the tattoos, even has like the Han and Leia tats.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
Not
Who cares,
quite
right?
the Pepsi
Risk it for
logo,
the biscuit.
but I think it's good. It's in hand. It feels a little different to me than the other Heels and Faces.
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm mistaken. It just feels a little different.
ooh.
It
Okay.
feels a little.
Does he just have a
Definitely-
legit Pepsi tat?
No, it's similar, but it's not.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
There's so much deco. The drug-free. This is really cool. I'm still a completist for Zombie Sailor. I think the fans are really going to love this. It's a little petite.
Right.
I don't
Compared
have
to others or just petite, period?
compared to others. Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
I guess he would be smaller than a Dino Bravo, for example, right?
sure.
Really big, beefy
Technically,
man.
yeah. Big
Yeah.
Bully Busick.
But yeah, the deco hits are incredible on this. I love the I just love what Zombie does. The molded tape, just the kick pads. Zombie nails it. He nails it every time with this.
I mean, it's
So,
definitely a
I
fun
got
release.
this.
You know,
I'm a
between all the
completist.
promotion and the commercial and the shock of it happening in the first place.
So I was really impressed with the mint on card of the Larry, which is really cool. I already sold my mint on card Punk and Larry on Whatnot, but the loose ones are great.
Nice.
I dig them.
I want to say thanks to Matt Maniacs. They sent me the Steiners.
there they
And
are.
the-
That's why Mark was asking about those major players he wants in his collection.
Yeah, I'm not totally sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to open these or not. They look really cool in the package. I'm not sure if I'm going to have.
What do you think about the
Case.
The case.
It's
insane.
unbelievable. It came in a box with the it's awesome. So I'm not.
I gotta tell you what, they
sure.
probably took a lot of headache out of shipping them to people.
I really
That-
like it.
Holy shit.
It can't be in the Hasbro display.
Right.
It's got to be in its own display.
Right.
Miscellaneous, maybe.
So we'll see what else they come out with. Now it's all tag teams.
If they make an Arn and Tully, you're gonna be all boned up. And you're
Oh
gonna
my
want
god, that'd be great. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course I'd get it. Yeah. So thank you very much. Appreciate it.
They do some great stuff.
it. The
So-
only thing I got this week
Yeah?
was Extreme Sets sent over. I mean, I knew it was new and improved from the previous stuff that I'd seen a couple of years ago. I put a picture on social media. A full vlog unboxing is coming. Holy
It looked huge.
shit. It is so cool. It's like, it's so big, guys.
Yeah, I saw,
I saw
my
the
kids
photos,
are-
bro.
the photo
Are
of
in love with
your
it.
daughter
and they're
playing.
having a lot of fun.
Yeah, bigger than her.
It's massive. Like,
Great for figure
it
photography.
literally, like, you know, a lot of times in the show I say, man, I wish I was like 7 again, because this is something, man, do I wish I was 7 again. I could just sit and let my imagination take over. And
Imagine with the entrances,
So
and the
cool.
ramps, and the
Dude,
lights.
When I was 36 doing FWF during the pandemic,
I wish I had this too. For that,
but I had the extreme sets. I don't know if you guys remember, like I had my arena set up in my office, like for the whole season.
Right.
So I would do my figure. I mean, I had it all with the fans, and like they leave the signs blank so you could like write
So
your
now
own signs.
This is like new and improved. It's crazy. Like every fan is a fan, but they're like an action figure.
okay.
In the crowd, now the signs have stuff like generic
Okay.
stuff. The fans are like, it's unbelievable. It's like multiple cutouts that you build this like
Different
barricade,
layers,
but it's
yeah.
unreal.
That's cool.
It's so big.
They do great stuff over there.
Yeah. So
What are
they
you
do
gonna do with
extreme
that?
sets. I mean, I put that picture up. People are going like, "What on earth is that? Oh my god!"
Do we put that on the podcast Instagram?
Put it on my personal Instagram, and then there's a whole vlog coming, unboxing it, dude. Building
let's-
it.
Do you
Very
build it?
challenging, not gonna lie. Very challenging. And it's the pieces folded out were the length of my entire room in here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was
Where's
like,
that going to go? Or do
I
you
don't
take
know.
it down?
I'm gonna have to break it down at some point. Like my wife's gonna kill me.
But is it in
But
your
on the- on
room
the-
right there?
What's that?
Is it, or is it in your daughter's room right now?
I already moved it out to the living room because they had people. Well, that's another thing. Like, I mean, the boys will come over AEW tonight, so I got to pop out of them seeing it, and then like we had like friends and their kids come over because we went on that double date last night. Everyone was like, "What?" Like it's such a,
Yeah.
it's like a
It's conversation piece.
statement piece when you see it. Like,
Yeah.
what the heck?
Man.
And then on the last thing I'll say, funny little thing, Liz and I were like sitting out in the kitchen talking or eating or whatever, and Mackenzie was in my room all set up with it playing, and we were like, you know, kind of eavesdropping, but not. And we heard her like do something and go, "This is awesome." This is and Liz and I looked at each other dying laughing.
Oh, damn. Look at that.
Dude,
We
it's
got to get that
unbelievable.
picture on our socials. Billy, let's get that up. Look
It's
at that.
crazy huge.
That is sick, bro.
It's
I would have
three-
loved
three-
having that for
So
my bone
like just to
crusher
put it in
fan.
perspective, Madison's pretty tiny there.
And that ring that's the big boy ring.
That's the brand new, ring from Ringside. But it comes with Rhea Ripley. It's like Madison's tiny. That's 3 feet tall. That thing.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I love it. I absolutely love it. So from Ringside, I completed the rest of the SummerSlam set so I could build my William Regal.
Oh, there you go, pal.
With the Nux. It's awesome because I want to ask the major marks. I want to ask your guys' opinion as well. So I talked about this a couple weeks ago with Shawn Michaels from SummerSlam. I'm keeping all the entrance gear on. That's not what I'm asking
You're
you guys
wussy.
about. I know Brian's not.
Scared, so you're scared.
This is what I'm asking you guys about. The Triple H. Now, do I have to keep it because it's matches the Shawn, goes with the Shawn, I was there, even though I know in my heart of hearts it's wildly inaccurate.
It's inaccurate, not jacked enough, not tan. It's just, I don't like it. I just can't. The beard alone pisses me off.
The beard pisses me off, but it's like, do I need to keep it because it goes with the Shawn?
And the other thing is, there's so many Triple H's that look like that too. It's like,
so
it's not like
I'm keeping it for now as like a just in caser.
right.
But I think when push comes to shove and I have to display my figures in the new toy room, I think you're right, Brian. I'm going to see all my other Triple H's from a similar era go, this one's got to go.
Yeah.
But for now, like, if they gave me clean shaven, I don't even care about the tan. I don't
Yeah,
care about the
if it was
jackness.
clean shaven, it would be sweet. Oh,
Here
he's about to
comes
bury
D.
it.
What's D gonna say?
Oh, well, the clean-shaven portrait, that was back in 2018 before the interchangeable heads came about, so they would have to retool or modify that tool entirely, whereas that was already existing.
That's not an excuse.
It's not an excuse. This is inaccurate. The man did
Yeah.
not have a beard.
Well, that's more money that has to go into that particular item.
Well, then
You
don't
want more
put
to
out
make
this
it.
look of Triple H.
Yeah.
They don't put out this look of Triple H then.
Yeah, that's not an excuse.
That's not an excuse.
Well, do you want it to go with the Shawn, or do you want it to come in 2026?
I'd rather that.
But if
if they're going to make
Yes,
a perfect one in 2026, I'd rather that.
I'd rather wait than have one that has the wrong fucking facial hair.
Yeah.
Placeholder for now, but they need to improve it. Right, but what if they don't improve it so it's not a placeholder?
New
know
knee
what I'm saying?
pads, new
I know, I
boots,
hear what you're saying, but it is what it is.
brand new boots with the upgraded ankle articulation. And
I
new knee
can't get behind.
pads.
It's inaccurate. It's inaccurate. So, listen, I bought it because I had to get the Regal, but I don't know if I need to sell it or I don't know if I need to keep it. Oh, I'm torn.
I think mine is loose on my butternut show tomorrow.
And I want to thank Josh Baker. He got me the whole new Monday Night War set. We got Booker T. I'm not keeping this Booker T. I'm keeping the one with the white tights that kind of matches that Toy Biz.
I have the white on the way, and then I could finish my Gulga with that.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely accurate and it's toyetic, but I have Harlem Heat in a black outfit, so this is a little too similar.
Right.
So I
The
want
white, too, I just think people think of that Toy Biz figure right when he's breaking out as a singles guy. It just feels better.
The British Bulldog, great tan. This is a keeper. I wasn't going to keep it.
It's cool.
In hand, I'm certainly keeping it. The no tassels really make it different for me.
Right.
You know? The hack, which is incredible. I do have a question, though.
Uh-huh.
Can anybody provide a reference photo to when Hack wrapped up his balls and ass in barbed wire?
Well, this is, once again, this is the existing pieces from the previous Sandman.
This is not how it's on the other Sandman.
It's not. It's different the way they apply it. Yes.
On the other Sandman, it's around the chest, which is like, I could, in my brain, comprehend that.
I don't love that figure as much as I talked about last week.
Potentially based off of,
he does have the tat, though. Do you look under his arm, his bicep?
I didn't look it up.
Look underneath. You can see he has the tat of himself. Other arm.
Where?
Underneath his body, like on his trunk.
I see. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, that's great. Crazy little detail.
But I don't know why his balls and ass are wrapped in barbed wire. I can't.
Well,
And I know
potentially based off of what that's depicting, that particular date, maybe that's how he came out.
Or it's a reference shot of him.
I think they just wrapped it weird in production.
Yeah. And then the pants not having jean pant like things kind of bother me too. No
That
pockets.
doesn't really
no-
bother me because you can't tell with this. You can't really tell.
I know, but it just was weird.
Well,
to me.
you're saying
hold
with
on a
the
second.
pockets or something, Brian?
There are no pockets.
It's probably those existing build figure legs.
Yeah, it's what I'm saying. There's no.
The suit pant legs.
It's basically like sweatpants that they put jean like shading on.
Okay, I searched WCW, hack WCW barbed wire. Okay?
Also, not much of a run.
Here,
No,
look at that.
he certainly wraps himself. I guess it's kind
Look at
of.
that. That's a raptor on his leg and his butt.
All right.
That's like way
Okay.
less
All
than-
right.
This is like a promo here where he's got it wrapped around his shirt.
Yeah, that's around his shirt.
But this one is like the gray shirt too. So
Right.
Right,
Okay.
and the black
All
jeans.
right.
So it literally must be that.
Is he beating up
that
Van
thing.
Hammer there?
And then last but not least, I got the cane.
The cane is unbelievable, but I just don't need it. I cut it.
Yeah, I don't need it either. I kept it for now, but again, when I really display things, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I have way too many canes.
Let me see them boots, man. That gloss finish on that boots. You gotta put it over. Come on.
It's a good
Very
glove. Listen,
nice.
this is a great cane.
It's a great. Dude, I was like actually like
Same with the Booker T. New boots on Booker T.
really.
I
Brand new
love
boots.
it. I love it. But my absolute favorite is
yeah.
fucking Golga.
On everybody to the greatest.
Like
show.
this, like take my money, and you did, Mattel. You
I just
took
need.
it.
I just
took
need
it.
some arms.
You
and
bought
I'm
all
good to go.
4. Gotta buy.
I bought all 4, and I got the other Booker coming. So I really bought 5 to get Golga.
Damn. Yeah, I want them all. But I just want Gogo and the 2 Booker T's. I love Booker T's so much in that time. I want both of them. I want to put them in the same display.
Big boy move.
It's a great Booker. It comes with the TV title, comes with the sunglasses. I absolutely love it. And the last thing I got, it's a random. This is something I got where, like, you ever get something? This is probably a ridiculous question. You ever get something you know you're not going to keep, but you have to get it because you were looking for it for so long? Mm-hmm. Yes, you can relate to that, Mark? Or
No, but
In a way, yeah, I kind of get
But
it.
it's this JBL off the ropes, ruthless aggression figure. Even Brian texted me, said, "Why did you get this JBL?" This has been on my safe searches for years. When I was trying to get one of every, like, not every single ruthless aggression figure, but one of every guy in every like era.
right.
And this is commentator JBL.
What year is that? Like 08? 09?
It says 07 on the box.
It's either 07 or 08. I
Yeah.
probably got it on my list here somewhere.
Well, I guess because he's a commentator, then he becomes a wrestler again, and then back to commentator, right? Yeah,
Not quite sure.
yeah, definitely.
And you say you're not going to keep it because you've decided to get rid of your
Can I?
ruthless aggression?
Is it the back? Tell you who else was in that set or no?
No.
It just
It's like
says.
generic.
Oh wait, it says off the ropes 11. Yes, it does actually. Oh my god, it does. Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair, Randy Orton, John Cena, John Bradshaw, Layfield, Boogeyman.
Let me see. Put it up.
And actually, now that I'm looking at this, maybe this is not commentator JBL, and I just assumed it was.
Yeah.
Definitely-
No, that's
Definitely 07.
07, so he
Yeah.
is a commentator then, right? I think you're right.
Well, anyway, I got it.
So you're saying you're probably not going to keep it because you're getting rid of
purging
your
his
ruthless.
ruthless,
Have you
yeah.
decided that 100%?
I have not decided if I'm purging my Ruthless collection 100% or if I'm just really limiting what I'm going to display. Like, I don't think I'm going to. Either way, I don't think I need commentator JBL up there. I think I need
Scared,
like
scared,
APA
scared.
JBL, and I think I need like JBL, like JBL.
Well,
Right.
With this $100,000 price ticket, you might get rid of the whole collection. So
What did that cost you? Like something stupid, or was it like $12?
I think I paid $6 for it shipped.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say
was
not
so
like,
cheap.
but you know that's something that could pop up
Yes.
finally, and someone will have it for $87.
A lot of the off the ropes figures are pretty hard to find.
right? Because they weren't
Right.
They
Yeah.
weren't plentiful, and they were priced out, and I'm sure kids bought them and played with them and destroyed them. You know,
Right. And some off the ropes are really, really fun. Some suck.
Well,
There's
that Maven figure is like the most accurate
That's
Jax
the
Maven
best,
figure.
the best
Yeah.
Maven.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
best.
Now, who knows how hard that's.
I remember that
Come
set.
on now.
Broski and I were like training when that set came out. We were like, fire that Maven. There's that Stevie
Yeah,
Richards.
the yellow.
That's the only way to get Keebler, right?
Right Aid, guys.
Yeah, right. We were going to different Rite Aids in Long Island trying to find these like psychos.
Man, that was a fun time. It was a frustrating time, but fun time.
Right.
All right. Up next, weekly purchases.
Nope, we already did that.
Up next, Major Mark purchases of the week.
all right, guys. Hey, since we added the major display of the week, literally we used to get hundreds of weekly purchase submissions.
Yeah.
This week we got 15 total by the time I looked at it for 24 hours. And then we had 50 major display. People love this major
Wow.
display idea.
Okay.
And then they're forgetting about the weekly purchases. Okay, but so you still gotta got to put in there for the weekly purchase. But okay, so here we go. First thing, guys, he does not talk much about this,
Okay.
but it is crazy.
Wow.
He just says, Frank Romeo says, signed Rick Rude LJN with full JSA letter. That's all he says. No story.
That's all you need.
Signed
That's all
Rick
you
Rude
need.
LJN.
And look, and then he's showing off that signed Yoko I tried to buy off him down below.
Crazy.
I absolutely love that. And also, guys,
Nasty piece, bro.
I think when there is the new Matt Big Rubber guy in 2026 and I do a new pose, I think I'm going to do hands on the hip Rick Rude style.
Just to be a prick.
Just to be a prick.
Okay.
I'm serious because I want to do it, but I don't want to like fuck up the sales of somebody potentially. But I'll fuck
I
up my own
agree.
sales.
If we're gonna do it, it has to be something like that where you can't like be like, okay, I ruined. You know.
like I'll ruin my sales because I know they'll sell.
Yeah, like we
Like,
didn't do
I'll
that
be
to
able to
like
sell 'em.
Bad News Brown and ruin Bad News
Right.
Brown.
I'm not gonna ruin a Bad News Brown.
Right.
I'll ruin a Matt Cardona.
James and Becky said, please no.
No, but I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do the
Honestly,
hands on
no
the hip.
one plays with big rubber guys, so I think
Right.
it's fine actually.
No, people would still bitch.
I know it would bitch because like the idea that you couldn't play with it is ruined, but I still.
But
think
hear
it's
me out
fun.
also. This is what I want to do for my next Big Rubber guy. I want to do the hands on the hips, right? But I also want it like molded in purple and everything painted over. So when you play with it, like the skin gets all fucked up like
That's
Honky and
I'm
Bam
drawing a
Bam.
line there.
I want it to be a true.
I'll tell you this: if you do hands on the hips, Matt Cardona, you have to start doing hip swivels in your matches. It just makes no sense. Okay, so that's another
I'm
challenge.
doing
for you.
hands on the hips, Matt Cardona, molded in purple.
Yeah, you have to do at least 10 hip swivels before
Right.
then.
No, I'm just doing posing 8x10.
Add it to the repertoire.
No, it's going to be that.
Choke, shirt, rip, hip
I've
swivel.
seen that pose. You're right.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, like you said, everybody's still talking about
Yeah.
him. Dave Wheeler, collector extraordinaire or customizer extraordinaire. The Ringside Collectibles LED came in and I was blown away. These are the figs I've been waiting for. Articulation, paint apps, and the overall presentation is setting the bar pretty damn high for the wrestling figure industry. Pretty cool review there. I just think, I was saying to somebody, I just think like the shoulder pad looks like a little too big on Animal, so it throws everything off. But when you hold these in your hand, they feel and look great.
Also, I see you added those little Mattel belt skis on there for added.
Yeah.
I love these. I love them. I think I honestly can't wait to see what Ringside has cooking. I hope they have things like coming soon. But I'm excited for what's next. What is this? I love
my
it.
God.
Alex Gerhard says, been chipping away at my Jakks Pacific WWF collection this week. Received some box sets as well as random lines from that time period. Camo, Carnage, Stomp, Legends, and Ripped Ruthless. It's so cool going back and getting these figures, toys that you only heard about as a kid.
Man.
I agree with you because, some of this stuff I didn't have in my original Bone Cruncher run that I got. Like, for instance, I didn't have Shotgun Saturday Night, and I believe that's the only way to get Austin with one of those, like, vests.
Right.
Maybe there's one other way, but this was like, it's like a Kane re-release, a Sean Slammers re-release, a Rock re-release, and then that Austin has like a vest. So I
And
think
those
the other
camo carnages are repaints that were only at like
Spencer's,
FYE when it was
Is
coconut.
that what it was?
Or
Oh,
something
wow.
like that.
Wow, that's weird.
Yeah. It's
Love
a
it.
Deep cut, brother.
How many of those Austin Camel Carnage do you think were made, if you had to make a guess?
It's a great question. I don't know.
10,000, 100,000?
Well, there's also like the original Camel Carnage in the green box, but they have to switch out and take out the guns.
Right, so there's technically like 3 sets of camo carnages.
Yeah.
And that KB pack
Oh,
that comes with
God.
this random stuff.
All right, I thought this one was weird. Rigo
the
Herrera
hell?
says, I saw this at a flea market. Don't know anything about them. Don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I like them.
I think they're cool. Yeah, I don't know.
Toy
Little-
Amazon boxes.
Yeah.
Rules, actually.
You got to do the clean sweep.
It's
I
a
like
great
it.
like fake photography thing or
I
something.
love
I mean,
it.
whatever.
Yeah, right? Like,
Yeah.
But like Matt O'Brien with
Not mad
the
at
boxes, stack of boxes.
Sky
Okay.
Blue.
Lucas Guccio said, just got back my AW Sky Blue figure from her virtual signing with High Spots. I didn't even know she did that. Very underrated figure, but a must for the collection. Pretty cool.
Sick.
You got to get Sky Blue signed in blue, right?
Right.
Right. I gotta grab Sky Blue and
Not-
Julia Hart for the girls because they
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of like have been strictly WWE fans lately, but
They're
I feel like
great,
one day they're going to,
figures.
be curious and want to have them ready to go.
Now, I don't. Sean Michael Galvin said, just bought and put together a new shelf to display my new Ultimate and new Elites. I'm so happy I found the Dusty Ultimate and the Final Boss Ultimate. But here's the thing, guys. I feel I'm okay with displaying figures mint in box. I think that's great. But the side thing where you can't even see the figures, what are we doing?
I mean, I'm not a fan of it, but so many of our fans.
I
display
know
stuff like
that-
this. I can't.
You know what?
I've seen that.
I almost don't hate it because to me it's almost like a little book collection, a little library.
It's like
you pull it out.
having,
and
it's
look
like
at
having
it.
DVDs on there, but it's not like a true way to appreciate it if it's not being seen.
But I feel like the nutty one because I've seen multiple major
I know
marks
Corporate
with
Steve
their-
has that set
Yeah.
up.
I've seen so many people display stuff like that I can't even be critical of it because.
And if you go to Super Gabby, he has them like that. But when you take the box out, there's no figure inside.
figure library.
It's like the way I make fun of Broski's toy room. It's like, what do you walk in? You take it off the shelf, you look at that, you put it back in, and you walk. Like that was your experience. Like I don't know.
That's what's going to be the experience in my room. Yep, 100%.
Okay.
Broski does the
check
Grandpa
this
Simpsons
out.
walk into his room.
This is
All right,
cool. Roger
this
Rabbit.
this was super unique. Now, for the major display of the week, Anthony Dandria, my Who Framed Roger Rabbit corner with Disney drawings of Jessica Rabbit signed by Kathleen Turner and Roger Rabbit signed by Charles Fleischer.
See, something like this is so fun because there's not much merch. So it's like, I was thinking about doing this for something. I want to pick something that doesn't have a lot. And it's funny because at first, when like Ghostbusters was that line,
Right.
where I was just getting whatever they made because they made nothing. Now it's like, I had to cut so much stuff. But this is so fun. I see like Happy Meal toys, like there's some reactions in there. It looks like some generic like applause things.
That drawing of my wife is really irking me.
Okay, so then the other one I picked this week here.
You did two?
I did. I've been doing two. It's so epic.
Wow, that's clean.
So he's got this big display here.
That's
and
the Extreme Sets thing, I'm pretty sure.
Dwayne Hill says, I've always been extremely proud of this piece. I made the display with plywood and 4x4s. I painted it all black and used 2 Extreme Sets arenas in the backdrop.
Jeez.
On the top shelf is a few full-scale cars that I call Heels with Wheels. Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio in an Impala, DX in a Jeep, Undertaker on a motorcycle, Mankind pinning the Rock with a pallet and a forklift, and Steve Austin on a four-wheeler. On the middle shelf, I have full-scale arena with the new gen ring as a WrestleMania 8 theme with fans. A lot of the detail went into the fans, from street-clothed figures with a lot of 1992 themed shirts to fit the arena to plenty of Easter eggs, as I call them, like Matt and Brian in the front row, or Eddie, Vicky, and Kid Dom sitting together, or even the custom Ice Cube I had made to sit with Debo.
Unbelievable.
The bottom shelf is 4 basic rings, all with custom ring skirts and different scenes of some of my favorite moments. First basic ring is SummerSlam 94. So lastly, I have a King of the Ring 98 with Undertaker just throwing Mankind off the cell. So I did grab a couple other pictures. So there's the full thing, right? And then
Wow.
So there's that one.
That looks sick, bro.
This I love.
Bro, what?
The Sting over
Yeah.
the NWO. So now I'm thinking I got my NWO shelf. I think I need to hang a stick.
I think you do.
Oh my God.
I think you do.
And there's the street people looking at
With Conan and Nicholas.
Eric Bischoff / John Cone.
the 2 suited guys in the front row. I like that.
I love that.
And
I'm
then this
honored
is-
that we're there.
Look at throwing Mankind off the top.
That's
Dude,
sick,
that is,
bro.
Holy cow, it's amazing.
Right onto
I love
the,
that.
Onto the
Oh,
and
this
then
is
I
awesome
love
cool.
this. The
Wow.
spear off the thing, right?
Wow.
That's beautiful. I love that everyone has their own ways
Man,
of
that's like an
collecting and
unbelievable
displaying.
setup.
Really, really fun. All right,
But
guys.
it's the super unique things. And if you guys are submitting to this, just keep putting up the same ones if you want to be, because
Yes.
I'm only doing 2 or 1 a week, and they're great, and there's no time frame on them. So we'd love to highlight your awesome displays.
Please do it.
Yeah.
All right. Up next, the Q&A. All right, guys, welcome everyone to the Q&A. Every single week, ask your question using the hashtag AskMajorPod. If we answer your question on air, you will receive a prize. Let's go.
All right, my question. Joey Beans LI. He says, I'm rewatching Entourage. Who in the Major WF Pod fam is E, Vinny, Drama, Turtle, and Ari?
Ooh, first of all, Entourage, one
Great
of,
show.
if not,
I think my favorite show of all time, if I had to.
I think I've watched
follow-
it 3 times.
I follow something on social media on Instagram called like Entourage Clips.
Same, yeah.
It's just like this show was just so raw and so real.
Right.
I fucking loved it. And, you know, we've talked about this many times. The show Entourage is how Brian and I got the idea to be the Edgeheads. We filmed a promo at OVW where we're basically like 2 turtles to
Turtle and Drama, right? The minions, you know?
yeah, and like we did and Edge is Vinny Chase, and I remember like we call up and we're getting his drink order or his coffee order, and then like you say something like you're only getting girls because they want to get with Edge, and I say like yeah, whatever the line is from Entourage,
It's
completely
the same
stolen.
exact line. It's something like,
Whatever it is.
do you
But yeah,
care
so-
that you can only get laid because of Edge or something? Yeah, but do I care? Or whatever. Something
Yeah,
like
so
that.
yeah.
Remember.
Do I
Yeah.
care? That's
Yeah.
the answer. Something like that. It's like
Yeah.
I don't know the original quote, but yeah. So that show played a huge part in the Edgeheads. Eventually, I come out with the whole cast in Nassau Coliseum, which is pretty fucking
Really
wild.
nuts.
But to answer the question, I think Brian is the Vinny Chase. I think Brian is living his own world, and we all like cater to Brian. I think I would be. You know what I'm saying?
What in the flying?
Like Brian shows, yeah, and that's not an insult. Like Brian is, Brian's Brian, and I think like
I
I'm like,
the beat of my own drum. That's that's
like
totally
I would
fair
think I'm
assessment.
like the E who's like, yeah, Brian, you gotta do this. Or I think like the Ari and the E, like tell Brian,
You
like
can't be E. He's a little nerd.
No, but he's saying like Broski's right. Like if he didn't tell me to do stuff, I probably wouldn't do it.
I thought that
read the script, Vinny.
I thought I would be E as the responsible one.
Okay, yeah, maybe. Okay, you could be E. Then am I Ari? Like I don't know if I'm Ari making the deals. I'm not
I could
Ari.
see that. Yeah, you're funny like Drama, but you.
I mean,
you.
Guys, let's stop. I mean, Knick is absolutely Turtle, and Shoes is absolutely Drama. We don't have to even.
Okay,
We don't have to even talk
Guys,
about.
All right, work
hold on.
backwards.
I know we talked about not doing any more like goofy shirts based off.
We didn't talk about that.
Well, we didn't-
Well, I said like we should like we back in the day we would say something on the pod it would come a shirt, and I know we said we wouldn't do that anymore. However, I think we need a major Entourage shirt. I'm Ari, Marcus E, Vinny Chase, Brian,
Okay.
Turtles. Kicky's wearing like a Yankees hat or something.
let's put
Shoes
TTD
is
to test
drama.
this for 10 days of his life.
I think John Lucas Reyes. I think we could get on
John
this.
Lucas Rice could crush that. Yeah.
John Lucas, if you're listening, a major Entourage shirt. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, maybe I'm E because I am responsible and I get made fun of a lot. So I thought that was
It's also true.
yeah. I thought that
Yeah,
was,
and he also gets sensitive sometimes and hot,
Right.
like you do, Mark.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
like Mark either gets like really like offended when we insult him, or like really pissed. Like
Yeah.
there's no in between.
Yeah.
He can't just like no sell like a normal person.
Oh, I
He's either, like-
sometimes know so.
Yeah.
I sometimes-
100%.
I'm boiling inside, but I try to know so.
That was a man. I would love an Entourage reboot, man.
I think what that's a John Lucas Reyes.
Oh, it's a John Lucas Reyes shirt for sure.
Yeah, he's done some great. He did the Monster Squad on.
Speaking of figures, big rubber guys or major stars, Entourage, they have no merch.
It's crazy. They really don't. Yeah.
And you talked
Funny,
about
when you were talking about this, do you remember? So when we were in Deep South, this is when we first fell in love with Entourage, and Brad Armstrong was our coach, and his
Bro.
wife worked for HBO, and we told him, and then like he came in one week with all this Entourage like swag for us.
I think I still have the Entourage mug.
There's mugs and hats and like all this stuff. We were like blown away.
Man, that would be fucking. We talk about this like, you make figures something that has no figure line. The fan base comes out because they're just starving for something.
Yeah.
We did major stars. I'm not saying big rebel guys. Major stars, Entourage, and these
I think
guys
that's more realistic.
make do some signings.
Yeah.
I'm gonna text Kinnick right now.
Don't they have a podcast? They did, right?
The Victory of the Podcast? They do.
It's still going, or is they wrapped it up?
They took a little break and they're back.
Oh.
I had for a long time, this was one of my top shirts. I had a shirt that said Queens Boulevard. It was a Queens Boulevard shirt with a movie logo.
Fuck! I'm gonna rewatch that show. So good.
You kidding me?
good.
I am Queens Boulevard.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Matt's question. Sav, the WWE Collector 13. Sav, the WWE Collect 1. If you pick one person from the 80s, 90s to go into the Hall of Fame that isn't already, who would it be?
I actually was talking about this in a group chat recently. And back to this Luger on Van Vliet, he kind of states a case that he would just love to go, and it means so much to him, and then now he is in the Hall. And I was thinking, you know what, like, just these guys, like, when they're alive is all I'm asking, like, celebrate them, you know what I mean? Like, so they have a chance to have that moment with their family. Like, the sap in me is like Sid's never gonna have that moment now, you know?
And he's my answer to that. Like, how
that
is
kind of
Sid not? First of all, how is Luger not in the Hall of Fame?
Or Miss Elizabeth.
Miss Elizabeth not in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Sid. I mean, listen, there's so many greats not in the Hall of Fame, but if I had to pick one, I would pick Sid.
Isn't Ravishing McRude now in the Hall of Fame?
He's not either?
I don't think so.
No, he is.
He is?
He is.
I have a hard time knowing who's in and remembering who actually.
Sid-
Well, back to my point, when they're deceased, unfortunately, it's not as like memorable as like the Ultimate Warrior going in and giving that speech. You know what I mean? It's a little different than just a
So
video
is there somebody
package
alive
and-
that you're thinking, Brian, that needs
Luger
to
is definitely one of them, and I'm glad he's going in.
Yep.
Demolition.
They're going in though.
No, they're not going in. People were just like assuming that because they got signed to Legends list. They're not in.
Got you.
I would say that, sure, yeah.
Her school saying, "How's The Rock not in yet?" I mean, he'll be in.
That's like the same as Triple H. They just do it whenever they want, or they need a headliner, right?
Because guys, we're running out of like headliners.
Yeah.
You know, Batista's never gone in.
There was like a little to the COVID
supposed
year,
to.
and then did he eventually do it?
Never did it.
No, wow.
I mean, obviously Owen Hart, but we
Owen
know
Hart's a
that's
big
not
one,
going to
but
happen.
We know that's out of their hands.
My
Jack
answer
Byron
is
says quite recently for Rude, but that's probably that's to your point, Brian. When they're not alive, it makes it
It's
less
just
memorable.
no offense, but it's a video package, not the human there to accept it. And
like when
be
Macho
emotional
Man
and-
went in, he's already passed, unfortunately. I mean, yeah, Sid, the WCW Sid Vicious, then the WWF run as Sid Justice, then back as Psycho Sid. Then even if you want to count like the end of WCW, he's still like world champ, top guy.
Yeah, no, definitely deserving.
Yeah, Sid's my answer. What about you guys? You guys got an answer?
I think Miss Elizabeth is a big one.
Yep.
Yeah, Miss Elizabeth for sure.
Billy Kidman.
Sure.
No, I'm kidding about that. Sorry, Kidman.
Booker T at some point.
I could see Pillman going in
Booker's
because
not in. Booker's in.
Is he?
He's in. I think he's in twice.
See, I have no idea.
I could see Pillman going in.
Oh, he's in as Harlem. I was there when he got in for Harlem Heat. What an idiot.
Wow. Anyway, I could see Pillman going in because they could have Lexus King put him in, and he's just on that deal. And
There you go.
I'd also like to see Dreamer put in.
Oh yeah,
Sabu, Raven.
Oh man, you're right. Any of those guys.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Shane Douglas.
All right, Brian's question. Benny Troops, Benny C23 says, when a figure has multiple heads, do you count each head as a different figure, or is the package the figure? Am I crazy for buying 3 CM Punks if the package has 3 heads? Yes, you are crazy.
Yeah, I thought that was insane.
I think case by case. Sometimes it does make a second figure.
Well, wait a minute.
No, if it's meant to be a 2-in-1, different story. If you're just getting options of facial expressions,
But okay,
No way.
I think he's asking like, if I'm like a CM Punk. I was reading it like if I'm a CM Punk.
okay, let's analyze it that way then. Still nuts.
I might do it because I think it depends who the guy is. Like, are they going to get a lot of figures or not?
That means like if you bought our Power Town, do you have to buy 5?
I see what you're saying.
The bag of hands you would have after that situation.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think you. I mean, obviously, you don't have to.
You don't have to, but I think that's a tough, like, OCD to deal with.
Well, it really
sure.
depends because, for instance, like with our Power Towns, I think you got to display me with the robe on, robe off, so you can use different heads for that, and then also yours with the masthead and the entrance gear, then in ring with a different face,
Screaming head. Dude, there's 5 heads in that.
I think there's options there. I don't think it's a necessity. No.
That'd be
But
rough.
this I thought he was nuts reading it, but I literally just looked up the Ric Flair Ultimate, and I think I want to get a second now because I have them displayed in the robe.
Wow.
So I think I could get some an extra Ric Flair on the shelf with the gear on and the belt, maybe,
I
Holding
just
the
wouldn't
belt
make it a
up.
be-all, end-all rule because how about sometimes those Mattel heads, they make ones where you can't even barely tell the difference.
That's true. Right.
That's going to be rough.
Right. But sometimes Mattel does things where it's like, this is a 2-in-1 figure, and it's not supposed to be, but it just like
Right,
clearly
or like the
can
Drew
be.
McIntyre come with that meme head that's coming
Right.
soon. You know what I mean? Like, what do you.
Right. Or even like that Austin Ultimate that's coming out. It's like the new thick Austin boy. You got a ring gear, and then you have that iconic Zamboni moment. Like, that's not technically a 2-in-1, but it is. And up next is Good Housekeeping. All right, guys, it's the end of the show. Welcome to Good Housekeeping. Head on over to youtube.com/@MajorWPod. We got a lot of great content for you. Oh, shit. You know what I got in weekly purchases? Forgot to mention?
But
Can we add this to the weekly purchases section?
Oh, my
can
gosh.
we just say it right now?
Okay. The Orange Cassidy from Jazwares.
Oh, yeah.
Same here. Yes.
We both forgot to mention it.
Right. And it's posted. It's up for sale. Jazwaresvault.com. Orange Cassidy.
The black and white, it literally came last night, so I haven't really
I
unboxed it.
may or may not have it set aside to be autographed at Squared Circle Expo.
Oh, I might do the same thing.
There you go.
But the black and white looks really cool. It's a fun figure.
Yeah.
It's a fun figure.
I thought it was cool, but to see how much he appreciated and liked it, like in person, where he's like, this is exactly what I would do if I was designing a figure. Like, it made me like, okay, this makes perfect sense.
Right.
Yeah.
I love it. It's a fun thing. If you're an Orange Cassidy fan, I think it's fun.
Must buy, yeah.
Just like the package is cool, the figure's cool, cool concept. It's a cool. I like exclusives like that every once in a while, where it's not a
Same.
typical figure.
Yeah.
I don't want it all the time, but I think every once in a while it's fun to put in there.
I think a lot of people are excited about it, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so too.
Right. And Jazwares Vault is just great for just dropping this stuff. The Hardys.
That too. Like,
dropping
it's not
sold
a
out.
huge risk that it lives there and not on the shelves at Target.
Right.
Hey,
Oh,
three
so
things to plug for YouTube. Number one, I say right here, I went to Roy. By the way, for years, I've been calling him Lucier.
Me too.
It's Lucier.
Lucier.
So
Like
I went
Lex
to
Lucier?
Lucier. I went to Roy Lucier's house.
Lucier.
Lex Roy Lucier.
Now, Roy is, I use him in Major Mark Purchase of the Week almost every week because
Right.
he's like, just flew to Mexico to
best,
get
yeah.
Blue Demon Jr. to sign my whatever.
Yeah.
So he has one of the craziest he calls it international wrestling collections of all time because he has those Popies as well. Can't just,
Right.
be Mexican wrestling. But I went to his house, got a tour of the room, saw some of the most insanely unique things,
rare.
held a figure that could be worth $100,000
Which
in my
one?
hand.
Which one? Popey Hogan?
Popey Hogan.
Wow.
Crazy. But I got a whole vlog with mics. It'll be up on the channel.
Sick.
2, Brian builds the extreme sets
On the channel.
on the channel. 3, guys, the vlog that blew up our YouTube was the first time Matt and Brian went to the Wrestling Universe. I think I was there actually too. First time Matt and Brian went to the Wrestling Universe. It's a whole wrestling store in New York. We have done many vlogs there over the years. It is closing down.
Bro,
wild.
25 plus years or something, I think.
Or it's closed.
Sad.
It's closed.
It's it's closing literally today. Was supposed to be the last day. It's Sunday as we record.
Oh my
so-
God.
So Brian went and got the last toy hunt. Got
Wow.
a vlog there coming to the channel.
Or is
Three
it?
big
You'll
ones.
have to watch just to get the goss.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm excited about the stuff coming to YouTube.
I got a vlog coming soon. Also, I was thinking, I think I got to pay a visit to Super Gabby soon,
Whoa.
just for the content.
I thought we
alone.
swore him off.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
but I want to use it for the content.
Right.
It's been a while.
Time
It's
heals
been a
all wounds,
while.
Yeah. All right.
ProWrestlingTees.com/MajorWPod. Guys, big sale going on. And again, we're taking down some of those shirts, so get them now. And then maybe that Major Entourage shirt coming soon. Get your Major bootleg shirt. Get all your favorite shirts on ProWrestlingTees.com. Collect Major. Get your Demolition, your Big Rubber Guys, your Major Bendies on CollectMajor.com. And your Spider-Man comic book, goddammit. Whatnot, every Monday, Brian and I are on Whatnot selling ring, worn gear, signed figures, memorabilia, collectibles.
What are you doing, Mark? You coward? Anything?
I'm on Tuesday after Pro Wrestling Tees.
Oh,
you're
my
getting that
God.
raise.
After Pro Wrestling Tees.
Wow.
You're getting that raise.
If you're listening on Friday or Saturday, it happened. But if you're a lucky early
I can't
Major
believe it.
member, I'm going up there. Yeah.
Sick. Plugs this week. I will be in Windsor for Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling.
Oh, I got that. Boom.
Nope.
Incorrect. Incorrect.
Well, we can talk about Sacrifice first. That's actually first, so keep talking
Keep
about that.
talking about it. Is that it?
Oh,
Nope.
my God, Mark.
Jesus,
Are you
Mark.
lying?
Mark is not always there. There it is. Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, 2-night event. I will only be on night 2. Look at this dream tag team match.
Is everyone in this match taller than you?
I don't like it one bit. I don't know if Bram's taller, but he's definitely, has
Jacked.
a way better physique, which
So,
I don't
Broski,
like.
you're the cruiserweight in this? You're the high
I
flyer?
don't like
You're the
anything
glue.
about this. But it's Bishop Dyer, a.k.a. or FK, Baron Corbin, and Billy Gunn against Tom Latimer, NWA World Heavyweight Champion, which the title I never lost, and myself. Good tag match. I'm not going to have to remember a bunch of stupid spots, so I'm very happy about that.
What a
Not
plug.
going to have to catch any dives.
You're doing the dive. You're the cruiserweight.
Oh, my God, I might be
you
doing
are
the
guy
dive.
in that.
Yeah.
But first time wrestling Billy Gunn.
Oh,
So
I love wrestling Billy Gunn.
That's cool.
I've never wrestled Billy Gunn. He was
What
one of
a
my
unique
favorites at one
match.
time. So it's a very unique match. Definitely the shortest in the match, which is typically not how it works on the indies. I'm
Yeah,
usually
damn,
like the
that's a hard
fucking
thing to
the
do.
giant. So
TNA Wrestling's headed to El Paso. Sacrifice 10-man steel cage match.
look at
Holy
fucking Primo down there.
shit. Look at Epico and Primo. The Colognes teaming up with the system to take on Joe Henry, Matt Hardy, Elijah, Leon Slater, and that dastard girlfriend stealing Nick Nemeth.
Wow.
Pretty cool. I would assume we're on last, and that's the main event,
This
or
is,
first.
that's a match where I'm kind of jealous I'm not in there. I never wanted to be in the system, but I want to be in this match. I got Brian, I got Primo, DZP,
Oh,
two of my
right.
former partners.
Damn, you're right.
And I would have loved to have been in this match.
Maybe it'll
Man.
be a surprise run-in or some shit.
I won't, but
Pretty epic. And then, that's El Paso. Sacrifice Friday. 2 television tapings Saturday. Sunday morning, me and my best friend and tag team partner, Eddie Edwards, are hopping on 2 planes and literally going straight from JFK through the door at Celtic Pride. Creative Pro Wrestling returns to Lynbrook, New York, Sunday, March 16th, Knights of Columbus. And Eddie and I are going to, cement once again that we are the greatest tag team in the world, because we're going to take those tag team titles from Bryce Donovan and Evil Kip. Creative Pro, Sunday, March 16th.
But he's not evil anymore, right?
That's just his name now, though.
Got it.
He's always going to be evil.
I got it.
Evil Kip, maybe I could book him on Indie Fest.
Indie Fest, yeah, give him a
But Bryce,
walk.
no, WWE ID guys can't be on. So sorry,
Sorry.
pal. Not deal with the politics.
Oh, I can't wait to smash the WWE ID guy. It's going good.
baby.
Oh, man. Well, this week, AEW's in Las Vegas, so I'm looking forward to I'm actually going in early Friday, hanging out with Arya. He lives there.
You're gonna go set up the live show early?
Yeah, set it up. Check out,
Okay,
check out
yeah.
the sound quality.
But, guys, there's a big show coming back to my hometown, Springfield, Massachusetts. Take a look at this.
Oh, wow.
Pre-sale is up there.
Leak out.
That middle photo, Mark, should be a T-shirt on,
Yeah, look at that.
our website.
Yeah, I would like that. Just a solo shot.
Yeah.
The Mass Mutual Center, Springfield, Mass. Saturday,
The
April
one
12th.
all the way to the left, the big one, is that like Don Callis you're on? Like, who is that even?
The left?
Yeah, in the suit.
That's me. That's actually me.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's literally my promo photo.
No, the one above the big one.
Oh. No clue.
Right?
Moxley? That's got to be Moxley, right?
In a suit?
Is it FTR?
No, it's like his jacket. It's his jacket.
Is it
FTR is
FTR?
above the collision. Dax and Cash.
Okay.
I think that's Moxley in like a jacket. In like a Carhartt jacket, maybe.
Okay.
Got it. All right. Well,
Oh, hey, we didn't mention
Hey, EW. Wrong show, Mark.
we did not mention the From the Vault. I was very excited last week's From the Vault. We put up part 1. We did an entire hour-long incarnation episode of Undertaker figures. Oh. It was audio only.
that's
So
cool.
that's what went up last week from the vault.
We should plug that on social hard. That might
Yeah,
get some
people
views.
were like pleasantly surprised by this
Okay.
ridiculous drop. And so not this week, but the week after, I'll put that part 2. So we basically, in these 2 episodes, go over every Undertaker figure up until, I think we did it 2 years ago, so there's been
Right.
plenty more since, but
Jeez. Sweet.
Really fun. All right, guys. Well,
run time!
see ya.
1, 2, 3. I'll be back, Jack.
Join the community at MajorMarks.com and get access to exclusive content, behind-the-scenes footage, and become a member of the Major family.
You get bonus episodes on our careers, wrestling figure history, and exclusive interviews with our friends and legends in the business each month.
You also get early access to YouTube videos and, of course, the weekly podcast ad-free and breaking news updates.
Brand new shows featuring
Oh, baby.
and you. Each month, you can interview someone in the wrestling business with the Captain's Log.
Also, buy, sell, and trade in our exclusive Facebook community where people have become friends in real life.
Certain memberships include merch like monthly trading cards and quarterly mystery gifts.
Become a Major Mark and join MajorMarks.com today.